I haven't let it leak into Steins Gate quite yet, like we did for Fuka and her meth cooking arc.
Fair enough. Also, okay, is it just me,
Also,
or on Discord with your mic? There's a little bit of a buzzing whenever you talk.
buzzing? That's not good.
Ew.
I don't know. Is it Ivan? Can you hear it too? Like if Adam, whenever he speaks, there's a buzzing.
Is
On
there
Discord,
really?
at least?
Sally sells seashells by the seashore, even though that's a terrible business model because you could just go to the beach and pick them up. Sorry, that's just my test phrase. Is there buzzing?
I
Did you hear it right there, man?
Yeah. Well, if Ivan can't hear it, then I'm going crazy. But
Well, I mean,
I'm
like
kinda buzzing.
sometimes when I listen like to your streams back, my whatever mic quality I had is like infinitesimally worse. So I don't know if it's a computer thing. I don't know. Let me get the goofy advertising out of the way.
hold on, I'm gonna mute you on Discord and turn you up on stream.
Okay, so yeah, that's a great idea. I was about to say he muted me. Now I can say whatever he wants, but he's just listening to me somewhere else.
Yeah,
Doesn't-
okay. It doesn't appear on stream. It's just through Discord, so I think I'm just going crazy.
Well, I doubt you're going crazy, but
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
It's a me problem. It's not an everyone problem.
Thank goodness, because this like oh this whole mic setup was kind of pricey.
Don't worry, Adam. It is a me problem.
Hallelujah. All right. I can't keep a coherent thought to this song because it's so so nice. Like I'm listening to that. Oh, thanks. It's scaring me less, but it still gets me.
Adam, did you have
Yeah.
to read Hamlet for Humanities?
Yeah, and I quite liked it actually,
All right. We're reading
mean-
Hamlet for drama.
compared to
And-
other Shakespeare, I guess.
I mean, okay. We were reading Hamlet for drama, and my teacher ended up bringing up the Mel Gibson version of Hamlet, where apparently, like, Hamlet has this weird, like, Oedipus, like, wanting to do your mom thing. And I
Oh,
so badly just wanted to say out loud, but that's not the right story. That's Oedipus. That's not Hamlet. That's not the he doesn't want to F his mom. Also, good thing for viewers to come in on first thing in the stream is me talking about Oedipus.
about doing your mom or doing my nope. The brain to mouth filter kicked in late, but it got there in time. Wait.
Martin,
What?
how should we start working on our I'm torch that's been handed to us?
Oh god, why do you keep calling it that?
I like the idea of it being like that.
Okay, I don't want to do a straight up copy of your Ender Pasha video. I want to do a video that is in a reference to it.
Okay.
So, Ivan, I had a few ideas. We can talk about it off stream,
Yeah.
but I think it'll be fun.
Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you guys. Hey, didn't see you there.
Yeah, no, Oedipus.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oedipus was pretty good about his response to that, because I think I'd do
What
the
did-
same thing if I found that out.
where you found out you killed your Ted.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's maybe possibly the worst thing I can think of that would happen to me right now. But they're downstairs, so they're safe for now.
For now.
Oh, I have this on loop. Hold on, I should at least let you guys listen to a variety of my boomer tunes.
By the way, I mean, I was saying this a bit earlier. I mean, I think I got my family food, but I also got myself food because that's how that works. You know,
One would
kind of
hope.
need food. Thing is, I made sure to get the Steins gatiest meal I could of juicy chicken #1 and Dr. P.
Oh, there you go. Where'd you get it?
Again, Jack in the Box. I also got my mom the egg rolls that you're such a big fan of.
Good.
She like.
That's the only thing I order at Jack in the Box is the Jack in the Box egg rolls every time. Like, I'm sure there's better stuff there. Like, I don't even know what Jack in the Box is like known for because they just have everything, I guess.
They're known for being a stoner's paradise because they're open like 24/7.
Oh. Okay. Like,
AKA a bad sleep schedule, Martin's best friend.
I suppose, but like, because McDonald's has their hamburgers, Jack in the Box sort of, or not Jack in the Box, Carl's is also hamburgers. Like every sort of fast food chain has their thing, be that tacos, hamburgers, whatever. What, like, I don't picture a specific food when I think Jack in the Box. I just think egg rolls.
I think it's just because they're trying to be a jack of all trades.
They
That's
are
the
a
Jack. Yeah.
Yeah. They're the ultimate shit, it's late. I guess I'll go to Jack in the Box
Mm.
type of thing. Which, I mean, you know, they know their place. They're appealing straight to that market.
I suppose that's one way to put it. Oh, I didn't, Ivan.
I mean, it really is a versatile sentence.
It's just I don't know how to respond to this. Let me say that.
Exactly. Versatile.
I guess.
I mean, both of those make sense. Like Jack of all trades, Jack of all traits. It makes sense.
both make sense. But
And it's
trades
similar
make-
enough to the point where if you say it quickly, no one will notice.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll probably get like one. You'll probably get like one person to be like, "Did you just say trades?"
No.
But maybe.
And then you can just go, "Pff, what? Who says that?"
Then you'd just be lying, wouldn't you? You wouldn't want to be a liar, Adam. Would you?
No. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I shouldn't. I don't. Yo, how's it going? There we go. Game is now open. In case you were curious.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Martin, I think we gotta get our
Oh yeah.
this is on.
Okay, last time I remember we had some goofy internet trouble, but I have this strange feeling that won't happen this time. My computer's been nothing but nice to me, so I assume we'll be okay.
Did you ever acquire that new setup that you were talking about with your brother and all, or nah? Not yet.
Huh?
Did you ever get that new computer, like from your brother?
Oh,
or nah?
no. He still has it, and I can set that up at some point, but it'd be a lot of work.
Fair enough.
So we'll see.
My offer still stands.
For what? Oh,
I'll
David.
mandatory. You don't have to do that.
What, you mean you didn't make him sign a contract?
No. Do you have to contract your Twitch subscribers, Mr. Flam506?
big
Um,
follows.
Yeah. Again, big follows.
I put like little pieces of tape because I'm looking at myself in the stream thing, and I got little look at little pepperonis on there. Gross.
Little blemishes.
No, you can still see them when I do that. No. Oh well. Yeah. Okay.
Adam, you haven't learned the trick of the ladies around the world of makeup.
That's worse. That's like
Yeah.
that's admitting defeat.
I guess.
That's like, oh, okay, I'm not attractive. I have to use makeup now. Alright.
Way to just burn half the world. God damn.
More than half.
I meant for guys.
Oh.
Oh wait, if I remember correctly, we're in a pickle.
Oh yeah, because we have a choice to make. Damn, that sucks.
Right, and we got the save file already, right? For like every single consecutive. Oh, Steven has like the options on download, I think.
Well, I mean, we're still not sure if Band is like Moeka or Mayuri.
Well, sure, but Steven at least remembers what was which. Right. He's taking notes.
Alright, I gotta say all the ones off the top of my head before Steven puts it in the chat. Band, Mayuri. Second one. Fuck. Now you know I couldn't do that.
Ferris, Lukaku, Suzuha, Kurisu. I don't like making decisions, but no, that's all. We had a week to think about it.
Yeah, you have to make one in the original game.
So I was planning on spending this past week just sort of meditating in a cave about, you know, what the merits of each would be and what the correct option would be and what would be the most entertaining. But I wasn't able to do that. So did you guys do any cave meditating?
Well, 3 is out of the option. I'm sorry.
Okay. Fair.
Like, as much as I must joke about us accidentally getting the Lukaku ending, I feel like we saved that one for a comeback stream, you know?
Like once we're done with the game, we go back and do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to do out of the way, and then we can. That one will be the.
You know, the
Now, granted,
the 5-year-old's
we don't
broccoli
know
left
if-
at the side of the plate.
We don't know if this choice is just one flag or if it's literally sending us down that character's route permanently.
Right, and no one looked anything up, right? Oh, shit. Thanks, Peter. All right, or Strummer, or the man of many names, Comey. I do. Hello. All right. Does anyone have any preference at all besides not Lukaku? Because that's not helpful.
I mean, Adam, if you did have to pick like your preferred like first ending, which would it be, right? Because I mean I'm more asking because let's say you want to get like the Suzuha ending, right? Then we should just prioritize Suzuha. I mean,
That's
and
true.
then pick her thing, even if it's just a flag, right? Because if it's one flag, then like, you know,
True.
we're one step closer.
But I guess where my head's at right now is kind of where Stevens is, just because we did Mayuri first last time, right? I mean, intentionally or no, that's what we did. And just, you know, I wanna save Suzuha, I guess. Just, you know, like the fact that there is a route for her in this game, and that she's not going to die or get the red text showing up on screen this game, probably. I say we just do the Rock Band thing, because I'm pretty intrigued by that. That's really cool. You have no idea what's going on. Okay, well, what a great place to start. You're smack dab in the middle of a spin-off to Steins Gate. You'll pick up on it. It's nothing too crazy is happening in this game. It's a spin-off dating sim to a really, really good visual novel.
And anime.
And
available on Hulu, Funimation, and like Blu-ray.
I
Which is
actually, I don't have the Blu-ray. I gave my brother the Blu-ray.
British Netflix as well.
And British Netflix.
Oh, what was our background? Oh, right, the conversational flashbang.
You're actually streaming the game to us.
Oh yeah. I always forget something. Man, the music doesn't continue when I tab out of the game. Why is that? Why'd they change that?
Oh, Oh, I didn't even know you weren't on the title screen.
See? Alright. Okay. So, everyone cool with Rock Band thing?
Alright, let's just do the Rock Band thing. No new gadget development. Bye-bye money. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye money. Although I'm super curious about that.
Number 1.
3.6.
360.
Alright.
360, like the number of degrees in a year.
Yeah, which
In a
reminds
year?
me, I can't believe that 2021 started on Friday the 13th.
It
That's
is
nuts.
wild.
Oh.
2021 started on
It's
Friday. the 13th.
crazy. I don't think that's
It
ever happened before.
Honestly, I think it was a sign of bad things to come.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
right, I
that's
have to read.
Wild.
Melancholy, lost happiness. That's not good. What do you mean lost happiness? Alright, anyway. I'm hit by an
Maybe
intense
this is
wave
a
of...
bad
Shut up. Hit by an intense wave of vertigo. We already avoided Lukaku. At least one of those flags. The scenery around me loses color, distorts, and the ceiling and floor merge into one. Everything is engulfed in chaos, and I don't even know whether I'm sitting or standing up. Then... it finally subsides. The ceiling and floor finally leave me alone, and I realize I'm standing up. There's some saying about keeping one's feet on the ground. I think I experienced just the opposite. My very existence feels unstable. It's the ground moving, not me. I'm overcome with an intense fear, anxiety. However, it only lasts a moment. Right now, I'm standing with my feet firmly planted on the floor. The sensation is really fun. I'm gonna do that again. And the reality that even though I should be in the development room, my body has moved seemingly by itself. There's no mistaking it. The D-mail worked. Number 12 is no longer on my right arm. Number 12 isn't... oh yeah. While number 12 is gone, I'm grasping a different object in my hands. What is this? No, of course I know what this is. What I meant to say was, why am I holding something like this? Why am I holding a bass guitar?
Hey, Okarin, what are you doing? What are you doing spacing out? Come on, let's get the session started.
That line was when I really started to get worried about what he was referring to. What is going on here?
I didn't call you lost happiness. Dang.
Let me mess this up real quick. Just to actively prevent the computer messing up. Also, yeah, there's that. Sorry, I'm gonna make it 15 frames a second.
The CG sucks.
What? Oh. Of course, Dara's on drums. Wait, who's the lead singer?
Mayuri?
Probably.
Someone.
So
It would be funny if it was Moeka, but I think she can barely speak.
I think that's why it'd be funny. Alright, no matter how I look at it, I'm holding an electric bass. One for a left-handed user, no less. Which is very confusing because on the world line I'm from, I'm not left-handed. But it's not just me. When I look around, I see pretty much every lab mem that's important, minus my area, owning or have their own musical instruments. What exactly is going on here?
Oh, what's wrong? You gotta play.
Is my area holding a triangle?
Mayuri, we're not just playing. This is a sesh. A sesh. Who cares what it's called? Can we just get this thing started? But look, Okarin's been spacing out for a while now.
What do we have here? Preparing for
That's Suzuha.
Oh, I thought that was fair.
Oh, what? It is? He convinced me. There we go.
I thought it was
I can-
weird when
oh.
Ferris said Okabe Retro.
Oh. Well, what do we have here? Okabe Rintaro, don't tell me after lecturing us so much about practicing you didn't do any yourself. Why, stream, please work. please be nice to me. I beg you. I beg. I'm begging.
Hi, back.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Brandon. Why is
Hi,
it not
Brandon.
working? Task manager, help.
Well, maybe if you told us what's going on, we could help.
Well, it says my stream is experiencing issues, and it's just dropping frame, or it's not dropping frames, it's just running at a lower FPS.
Frame rate. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that with your mouth, kind of. That's weird.
Yeah. End task. Oh wait, it's Steins Gate. What? Why?
Why is Steins Gate using so much RAM?
And what?
It's like our original issue.
Yeah, kinda.
Like back when we first started trying to stream the original Steins Gate.
What? How did we fix it?
I think it just started working. I know that I think it was after that me and you cleaned out your computer. I think that was more of a matter of it just working though. I'm not sure that made all that much of a difference.
Huh.
Spoilers for 4 degrees Celsius' real name. God.
What?
I guess I'm just gonna close every window on my computer that's not Streamlabs or Steins Gate.
Could put your Streamlabs in performance mode if you didn't already do it.
Can I do that while I'm streaming?
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Well, let me actually open up. So I can't figure it out without like seeing it in front of me.
This might be something I do next time, unless it like really starts chugging, which I don't know if it is. I don't know how good it is. I'll
It's just one button. It's literally just one button prompt. I just need to find where it is.
No. Sorry, I should keep the game tabbed in as much as possible for music's sake. So, what's your guys' favorite color?
Okay, Adam, on Streamlabs, if you just right click, you can go into performance mode.
Right click what?
The screen, the setup.
Oh. Preview's disabled. Okay, that's fair. You guys are gonna have to tell me if anything's wrong or like some fun wacky character shows up behind me. Wait, 2 guitars, bass, keys, and drums. They're doing Dragon Force. That's sick. What's yours? Come on, you know mine. I do? Is that a... I hope that's a compliment. Hope that's a compliment. Oh yeah, because you only watch Martin streams. You haven't seen me before.
Oh yeah. Adam reveal.
Adam reveal. Anyway, everyone's speaking like this is all totally normal.
When I was thinking about Pinocchio, I remember Christmas Eve and left us all behind for her.
Nonsense pours from Ferris's mouth as per the usual. At least I have a grasp on the situation now. We're in a band together, right?
Duh. You're the one who started this.
I did. Don't be ridiculous. Do I look like the type who'd want to start a band?
I mean, no, but the reality is that you're the one who came up with the idea, Corinne.
That's right. You said we should win the prize money from the Liga Video's first annual We Tried to Perform Our Favorite Anime Song contest to fund the lab.
So they're gonna do an anime song?
Dude, what
I guess
anime,
so.
what anime OP do you think they're gonna play, dude?
Nico Nia.
Yup, apparently the video with the most votes wins the prize money. That's why he decided to get all his lab members together to perform.
I was pretty shocked when you suddenly came to me asking if I could play an instrument. Talk about random. You good?
I'm
Water.
dying.
See, wrong pipe.
That happens to me all the time. Jesus. It's all clear now. It just went down the wrong pipe. Following the D-Mail's warning, I gave up on developing the new gadget, and instead decided to use this contest to try and fund the lab.
Just for the record, Ferris is the reason we all have these instruments.
Ferris asked the customers at the store, and they were more than happy to loan them out.
That doesn't surprise me at all. There are customers that May Queen plus Meow squared. One flash of Ferris's smile is enough to get every single one of them to say okay to any request. But still, seriously, a band? This is important, so I'll say it again. Seriously, a band. But whoa, I never knew you could play the drums, Ashita Yutaru.
Well, I never touched a drum set in my life.
Well, no, because you hit him with the sticks.
Well, yeah.
But you're the one who said you wanted to play the drums.
I mean, you hit them with the sticks, but you'll still
Well, I mean, just look at me.
touch
Everything
them
about
at
me
one point.
screams a drum guy.
That's true.
Also, I
Want to hear a joke, Taru?
sure.
What do you call the guy that delivers pizza for a band?
What?
The drummer.
I don't get it.
You will. Anyway, could you go pick up our Dominoes? Nice one,
No
Steven.
way, I'll be there. I'll be there this Saturday, dude.
Oh, nice.
I
Also,
know,
he is
I-
right. Everything about him does stream drum guy.
Who knows?
Sure, drums. Oil drums, to be exact. Are you really gonna be okay if you've never played them before?
No worries. I have years of arcade practice. I won't lose to your run-of-the-mill drummer.
Arcade practice.
Daru is a man of many talents.
Stereotype for drummers is to be so
Well, no,
dumb.
I thought drummers
Oh.
could only do to 4.
That's all they, yeah. I mean, they just need to go 3 and then 1 step further.
My skills are known far and wide, like, as a godlike around the arcades here in Akiba.
Wow, really? That's awesome! As far as I'm aware, those aren't actual drums. They're just accessories for a certain Taiko drum game, but I decide to not needlessly open my mouth.
Oh, he plays like that game, the one where they put Megalovania in for no reason.
Every, music game?
No, I mean,
Any
there's a
rhythm
specific-
game.
No, there's a specific like Taiko, like rhythm game where you play with like Donkey Kong bongos.
DK Jungle Beat.
Well, but not like the actual Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Just a game kind of like it.
Ah.
Arcade game.
Yeah.
She was super surprised to hear that Suzuki and Chris John both play guitar.
Yeah, what? How come we went an entire game without learning that fact?
Well, to be honest, I can only really hold a few chords, but
That's more than enough. I'll teach you everything else you need to know.
appreciated. Also, I don't have calluses on my fingers. This is gonna hurt.
It's okay. If you just take a blowtorch to him... Never mind. Judging by what you just said, it seems Suzu was pretty good. And I can't believe we went an entire game without knowing that. Drums, guitars, and... You're playing the keyboard, Ferris?
This one's actually mine, yeah.
That's true. Rich girl piano, it sort of fits.
She's played a little for us earlier. She played a little for us earlier. First John is super good at the piano. I've been learning it ever since I was a little, so that was nothing.
That and keyboard cat. Go figure. No, that's reassuring. By the way, Mayuri, why don't you have an instrument?
I don't know. I haven't gone.
Oh. It's okay. It's just like quiet build up to the triangle joke. Because there's no way she's not holding one right now.
I totally do. Ugh. Ow.
My ears about
Aw.
to jump out the window. Oh god.
Mayuri probably proudly holds out a tambourine.
We're in charge of the tambourine, which is a close second to the triangle.
Did this band really need a tambourine? A triangle would be much better. I mean, I get that tambourines and tambourine players are pretty great and all, don't get me wrong, but as far as I can imagine, since the concept was for everyone to play an instrument, this is what we came up for Mayuri as a last resort.
Okay,
Don't
don't
worry,
diss the
that-
tambourine guy, alright? I was the tambourine guy back when I was doing that school rock thing with Owen. Alright? I was the tambourine guy sometimes. It's a
Listen,
really
don't worry,
important part.
I worked with Parent Bones, and they'll be in later today.
If that's the case, the remaining 2 people must also be in charge of some sort of part. What could the last 2 be? I'm struck with a realization. That's right, how could I forget the most important part of a band like this? The vocals. Lukaku, I know you can be pretty shy at times, but I'm proud of you. This could be the perfect opportunity for you to cure that shyness of yours. Yeah, good. Lukaku does need to be cured. Everyone faked it. I mean, mostly.
There we go, I'm done now.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was really easy for the flute players though to fake playing the flute because you could just like not blow into the flute because you have to blow it at a specific angle. So you could just hold it at slightly the wrong angle. You could just like not make any noise.
Yeah. Kalmasa, I'm sorry, but I'm not following. You're the lead vocalist, right? Vocals? Me? No way, I could never take a major role like that. I've got the triangle. What, I'm wrong? Yes, I'm just gonna be the chorus. I get to hide in the back. I'm not even in the CG. It's not Lukaku. Then that means... Then who's the lead vocalist? My eyes dart around the room. Not a single person steps forward. Oh my god! Jokes.
I'm the vocalist. Okay.
Jokes come true. Yeah, I think I did recorder, violin, sax, and then guitar, piano, but those were out of school. And then I have continued... Neither? Oh, hi, Moeka. I'm looking back and forth from my phone screen in the face of the sender. You? You're the vocalist? I tap at my phone screen, replying in silence. Moeka nods back at me. I look around one more time as though sensing exactly what I want to ask. Everyone nods simultaneously. That's ridiculous. Shining Fingers, the lead vocalist. How did this happen? Who made that decision? Me.
Drew straws.
Excuse me.
We drew straws.
They drew straws. Are you kidding me? The lead vocalist is the most important part of the band. You seriously decided that by drawing straws.
Well, what were you supposed to do? Everyone else had an instrument they're good at. None of the people left volunteered themselves.
And that's why they decided to draw straws.
Ferris John really wanted to do it.
What, sing or draw straws?
Both. I wanted to sing, but I figured it'd be most fun to get it by drawing straws, because it's kind of like a gamble, you know?
Eh, sure.
But I know all about how to play piano, but playing while singing requires a totally different skill set. That's why I decided to leave it to someone else.
I see. But still, Shining Fingered, can she even sing? I've barely ever heard her speak normally, never mind sing.
I quit.
Did I say that out loud?
I didn't want to do it anyway.
I didn't
Also,
want to.
Away.
They are getting sloppier with this game, I wonder why.
And besides, I wouldn't be good at
Hey, come on, you won't know unless you try it, right? My Kisei Kurisu? Age-18, etc.?
it. I mean, exactly. And besides, you're one to talk, Okabe.
What?
What was it you said again? The backbone of any good band is the bass, which means it's perfect for me. I mean, I'm assuming you're one hell of a bass player, right?
I mean, sure. The backbone of any
I
good
sure
band
hope so.
is the bass, and that's true. Also, yeah, you can change what color you are. I think. It's in, like, the settings. Am I? I wouldn't have said anything so bold as that if I didn't have a plan. But knowing myself, I might not actually have had a plan.
But don't tell me the man who calls himself Hoen Kiyama would have the gall to speak poorly on others despite not being able to follow through on his own words.
To be perfectly honest, I used a D-mail and only just arrived in this world line.
Okay, wait, that is seriously the best lie you could come up with?
I'm not lying, I used a D-mail a little while ago, and when I came to, I was standing here holding a base.
Okurin, nobody's gonna believe an excuse like that right now.
Everyone in the room is looking at me with pity. They think I'm making excuses. What have I done? Well, it's true I only just arrived here. I totally screwed up the timing to tell them.
Okarin.
Mayuri, my best childhood friend and eternal ally, comes up next to me and whispers into my ear.
How you been practicing as hard as you can lately so you'll be fine?
I've been practicing.
Yep, you kept your practice secret from everyone, right? That's why you didn't tell anyone.
I see, so that's how it is. It would seem in this world line I'd been practicing the bass in secret. Of course, I have no idea if the results of that practice were inherited by me, since I'm from a different world line, but they say playing a musical instrument is all about the muscle memory, so there shouldn't be a problem. I can do this. But you're not blue.
Well, on the stream, I'm blue.
Oh. Somehow I doubt that.
Color am I? I'm also blue.
See, no, now I'm blue.
I have zero guarantee this will work out, but I feel like I can do anything. With the wind at my back, it's time to test out my new abilities.
Anyway, since we're all here, let's try putting it together.
Good idea.
Oh, so you weren't so hot in all this just a second ago? What's with the change of heart?
Just you watch, Christina. I'll definitely make you eat your words. Alphabet soup. No bass player. Oh, really? That's surprising.
Alright, let's get started. Everyone ready?
On Doru's signal, everyone gets into a standby position.
Let's do this. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I can't count higher?
Nope.
Hey, this tambourine is pretty fun.
Mayuri cannot keep good time in the slightest.
For real? I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt after everything you said, but holy crap. You're terrible.
In the end, either the me in this world line didn't actually practice at all, or I didn't inherit that me's abilities. I don't know which one is the case, but I do know that I'm terrible. You're one to talk. You were totally out of sync with everyone.
Well, what did you expect? This is my first session with other people.
Ha! That's why you're a loner.
What does loner mean?
I don't know.
I heard
Also,
it.
like
I heard it
people
during.
other or friends. It also refers to a person who, instead of doing something together with the group, does said activity alone. The term is popular across online message boards.
And middle school PE classrooms.
Why is that?
Because when you didn't have gym clothes, they'd lend you the loner clothes, and everyone would call you a loner.
Oh.
Wowee. I guess games and real drums are totally different, huh?
What do you mean? Loner does not sound cool. Beater is way better.
Beater is way better.
This is some...
Because you're either a beta testing cheater,
Right.
you whack it.
This is, even worse than I expected. Given their actual experience, Suzuha and Ferris were fine. On the flip side, everyone else was so bad you'd want to cover your eyes. Or your ears in this case. And the icing on this shitty cake? Shining finger. Considering how garbage I am at the bass guitar, I didn't want to be the one to say this, but...
What?
What was that just now?
A song, I think?
That was like throat gargle chanting. I don't understand. You're the vocalist. Please tell me why you, the vocalist, were emailing me the lyrics to the song instead of actually, singing.
Wait, can you check your
It's gibberish. I open up my text screen and thrust my phone into her face. Why are you flooding my poor emails? I need those.
Yeah.
What is this? The lyrics to like Lifelight?
Colors weave. Yeah, I hate I mean, I like the song, I guess, but I don't.
Lyrics are gibberish though.
They're just gibberish.
Like every anime opening.
Well, sure, but like, at least in Brawl they were Latin gibberish, which Latin gibberish is badass.
I mean, any song in translation is basically gibberish.
All right.
So good. Oh, Brandon. All right. Yikes.
What do you mean?
No, it's just, bands usually do tend to always go south eventually. So I mean, I was just more saying that in agreement with his statement.
Oh.
I really like the plan that me and Jaden came up with like during PE sophomore year about how like at some point during high school we're all gonna have a falling, but like it's gonna be our Yazi's existence will culminate into all of us collectively murdering him, and then we'll have a falling out. We'll all go our separate ways, as a way of not being dragged down by the murder of a fellow classmate. And then eventually, old man boss comes back from his hiatus off the internet, brings me and Jaden back together, and then me and Jaden bring everyone back together, and we form a boy band.
But you weren't like born in a test tube. How can you form a boy band?
Steven, why are you just typing out the lyrics? Yeah, why aren't you singing them?
Anyway, during the noise we called a performance, Moeka didn't make a single sound, instead sending countless emails to my cell phone. Listen, I don't care how good or bad you are at singing. What's the point in any of this if you don't even open your mouth? Say Don't email me Aw.
Sorry, please don't get me. You're scared when you make it upset. Oh, okay.
You ain't seen nothing yet. I mean, well, I guess that's not this game.
I didn't say it, but the subject was sniffle.
What it was? Oh, I feel bad now. At this rate, we won't even be able to make a submission video, let alone win.
What shall we do, Alkarin?
You don't get to email me. What? No. No. Fine. It's.
Say it on stream.
I'll say my email on stream. It's
You could just DM it to him. You don't need to like.
You don't need to email me. Like, what do you?
It is QFGHIJUKLPOMZD CXFGIJKILMTYREF@gmail.com.
There was a silent Z, but sure. Check my phone. It's downstairs. Don't call me, by the way. Because again,
No, Brandon, you can call me anytime, baby.
I mean, you can call me when you want. Also, I'm not telling you my phone number either, Peter. Sorry. At least take me out to dinner first. I'm just saying.
Damn, straight to 5th base. Okay.
Anyway.
Wow.
Anyway. Oh, wait, did you say
already
this?
said that.
Sorry. What do you mean?
For party rockin'. I'm sorry.
Sorry for party rockin'.
Well, I mean, about the contest, we're screwed now.
If only we could do our own song. We could just have Moeka or any vocalist just go, wrong way, down a one-way street.
Stop.
Don't be stupid. We're not changing plans.
Are you serious? I'm not even sure what we did even qualifies as a performance.
It's avant-garde. We just have to make this work in time in order to enter the contest.
Well, it's no use. Look at his eyes. He's serious.
Bloodshot, baby.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Once Hoenn Kyouma says he's gonna do something, he does it. No turning back, ever. Except when I want to have a bad ending with Ukako, then I give up.
There's a massive turnaround.
There's a knock
You're
at the door.
Skype?
Do you have me?
It's me, Denoji.
Oh, I think he means Discord. Yeah. I mean Skype, because I use light mode.
I get it.
Whoa, we're halfway there. And for the sake of the joke, I will do half of that course. Why is Mr. Braun here?
Well, we were just making a ton of noise.
I really hope Mr. Braun gives us the full Whiplash treatment. Like, just
I mean,
completely.
he does have the bald head pretty similar to what's his face in Whiplash.
I'll have Mr. Braun.
J.K.
be your
Simmons.
base.
Well, not the actor. I mean the character's name.
I don't know. I haven't seen Whiplash all the way through. This is bad. Mr. Braun is merciless. I can beg and plead as much as I want, but it won't make a difference. Knowing him will take great pleasure in uttering the words, rent increase.
I know you're in there. I'm coming in.
Oh, no, I just had I wasn't. I just didn't talk for a second. Mr. Braun comes stomping into the room.
Fletcher. It was Fletcher.
As soon
No.
as he enters, he starts looking around the room. The expression on his face is impossible to read. Mr. Braun, this is, I swear there's a good reason for all this. Let's keep this peaceful.
Where is it? Where is his I Love CRTs one? Why is it back to not being in English?
Yeah, what? What?
That's sad. Maybe he mixes it up. Maybe we were both right when we talked about it being I Love CRTs in English and it not being in English. Maybe like every other time he shows up, it's in English.
Yeah, what's up
Yeah.
with that? This game is bizarre.
Looks like you're really at it, eh?
No, please, I beg you. What did you just say? Looks like we're really at it.
I heard
Aw.
every day in Moeka, band practice, right? Here, I brought some refreshments.
Oh yeah, because Moeka's the part-timer now.
He hands me a massive paper bag. Oh yeah, and Sousa has just like, again, wild card. We don't know what her deal is in this world line, and she doesn't hate Makise. That's something.
Nice.
Thanks. I can smell something sweet from inside the bag. It must be cake or something. Wait, more importantly, what did Mr. Braun mean? I heard everything from Moeka. I'm sure that's what he just said. Mr. Braun, do you know? Wait, don't we know this?
Well, no, Moeka became his partner in the True Ending. Sorry,
Oh,
right?
I thought that was. I don't know. Do you know Shining Finger?
Shining Finger? Who's that?
Moeka, Kiryu Moeka.
Why'd you call her Shining Finger?
It's kind of a long story. More importantly, how do you know her? What kind of relationship do you have? As far as I know, Moeka and Mr. Braun have nothing in common. Wink,
Cool.
wink, nudge, nudge.
She loves Seinfeld.
That's good to hear.
And Facebook.
That's good to hear. But anyway, at the very least, it was like in that previous world line, I think.
Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. Mocha's the daughter is the one I know.
What?
Some stuff went down and now I'm her guardian. I'm kind of like her foster dad or something.
Foster dad. Shining Finger. What? I look at Moeka tightly gripping the microphone in the middle of the room. She quietly nods. They're not joking. What? What do you mean?
Well, okay.
Oh.
Thinking about it, he said it's a friend, right? He could just be saying that because CERN in this world line probably doesn't exist. It probably dissolved at one point. But I'm assuming they were both still part of it at one point.
I mean, CERN never dissolves.
No.
Yeah,
They
they're
just don't
kinda
succeed in it. No, here's the thing. Like, I don't... Considering the relationship that Suzuha and Kurisu have in this one, or in this game, I don't think Suzuha ever time traveled. I think she's just a normal person in this timeline. I think.
But she still speaks weird, though.
Yeah, she sure still speaks weird, but like, she doesn't hate Kurisu. In fact, she thinks she's a genius.
I mean, we'll see as we go through it. I'm sure
Yeah.
we'll find
Well,
something.
there's more wacky character dynamic stuff here. But anyway, then that means
Also,
that
okay, so the band one was probably a Moeka ending. Let's be real here.
perhaps, I don't know. I am not opposed to that at all, considering what happened to her last game. She didn't get one and also got stabbed. And then if we want to pursue whatever ending she might have, we got stabbed.
Only issue is that if this is Moek ending, that means we don't get our proverbial true ending in which Okabe gets his own 6 nice girlfriends.
Well, I
No,
mean,
there-
there's 7 endings.
And 6
Oh,
gallons.
there's 7 endings.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, that's good.
then that means in this world line, Moeka and Mr. Braun are basically family. The 4C ending.
So anyway, there you have it. I heard about your band practice from Moeka. As long as you don't get loud at night or bother the neighbors, I ain't got no problems with looking the other way.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it would
I'll
make
catch
more
y'all
sense.
later.
Because,
Yeah, that also means she has no reason to go back in time.
well, just because she has no reason doesn't mean she can't. I mean,
Sure, but if she doesn't have a reason, why would she?
because Daru and Karisu are weird and probably invented time travel just because they felt like it.
I think my thing makes more sense, where she just has a very different relationship to all these characters than before. I mean, again, that's what we just saw with Moeka. Anyway, Mr. Braun leaves the lab behind. But if we're willing to take up another bet about this, I think I'm much more confident in this. It's also Suzuho related, so I can get my sweet, sweet revenge.
I mean, we'll see, but also if it's twice in a row, I mean, I don't know how your heart could take that.
Oh, don't worry. I'm very good at losing bets. Well practiced.
Very experienced at having your characters not they're the greatest.
Yeah, it always happens. I'm cursed. It's so weird. Anyway, in any case, now that we have Mr. Braun's approval, we can move forward and put this thing together. Alright, you heard the man. Let's get back to practice. Shining finger, no more emails. Use your voice and sing. Unless that sucker's got text-to-speech.
I'll try.
Try singing first, text-to-speech second. We'll Moonbase Alpha it later.
Okay then, let's go. A 1, 2, 3. Wait, I skipped 2. Hold on, can we? Never mind.
Dora, this is your counting's fault. I mean, I don't know. I don't know that being from the future, like, Zeus was just kind of a weirdo. And that was explained. I don't know that that was ragtime. Of course, even after all that, it's not like we'd suddenly become awesome. Today ends up being a total wash, and everyone heads off to practice on their own. Which we probably should have done first. You know, group, like, we each practice our own individual thing and then come together later, but still. Video contest, a band, acquiring funds for the lab is important and all, but Moeka's the lead vocalist. Will we really be able to win? I know I apparently started all of this off, but I'm not even so sure we can pull it off. You could tell that. New song.
I mean, we heard it last year, but
I know,
new
but
song
it's
to
but-
us.
the next day. I'm walking on Akiba Bridge connecting Upex and Daibaru.
What's Daibaru?
I don't know.
Fictional skyscraper with offices and a commercial center that opened alongside Upex in 2003, connected to Upex by an overpass.
I mean, it
What?
sounded like a cacophonous mess, so I don't know.
Like Steins Gate or Persona. Wait, no, flip strike there. Reverse it. Fuck.
Cacophonous mess, or
Like for Persona, or Steins Gate, or Akiba Strip.
anyway, in my hand is the bass practice book that I just bought. The great Hoen Kyoma can't afford to look like a fool. Damn it, Christina, I'll show you a thing or two. By the way, this practice book cost only 105 yen at a used bookstore.
Oh.
It's pretty old, but I have little choice in the matter. All I need to do now is return to the lab and start practicing.
In the middle of shopping? Yeah, me too. What a coincidence. Smoke it.
This is the second time you've done this. I think you're stalking me. What the hell? How did she know I was shopping? Just in case I look behind me.
What?
Ah! Nice countdown. Right on the money. And just as I expected, Moeka standing right there.
It's really hot today, Mocha.
Yeah, nice hint. I'm not taking off my shirt. Or lab coat. Wait. Lab coat.
Lab coat.
And Adam has to mysteriously disappear.
Damn, now that Adam's gone, we can say anything we want, dude.
For instance,
I had a feeling something was
virgin,
off.
Virgin, simp,
uh-oh.
incel, virgin.
Feel free, I don't care. I mean, how dare you guys?
Sorry,
That's
I'll
not
time myself
okay.
out. Hold on.
I'm going
What do
to
you
have
mean
to.
it's a- What do you mean it's a stupid rule that they'll enforce selectively? No, they'd never.
I'll just put it on. Let me see something in chat. Virgin. How dare he? Hold on, don't worry, I'll punish him.
Ban that forgetful guy. Ban that forgetful guy.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
If this
Time
is
of that-
Moeka's ending, then the Uncle Okabe thing will be real. He will be Nai's uncle. And
How do I spell? What I mess up?
wait. No, he'd be
He's
No.
not blood related to any of them.
Well, no. That doesn't. No, hold on, because if he, he marries Moeka, right? Wouldn't aren't Nai and Moeka more sisters than anything because she's under Mr. Braun's custody or something?
technically that would be his sister-in-law, but it'd also
Yeah.
be weird because she'd be his sister-in-law when she's like 7.
Right.
Oh, she's like 9 years younger than him. It could be worse.
Actually,
Can always
yeah,
be
no.
worse. Japan.
Like my grandma's like a couple of her sisters and brothers are like 18 years older than him.
Nah.
War.
Hey, Shining Finger.
You wanted an actual response? No.
I do, but you really need to quit sending me emails for every little thing. Moeka gives me a confused look, as if she wasn't expecting me to say that, not that I can actually tell what's running through her mind. Her expression had barely changed, but I think I saw her tilt her head, though? Well, I told you yesterday, didn't I? If you're going to sing, you need to start talking first. You understand that, right? Moeka remains silent and nods. Yet you send trivial things like this through emails. No.
Okay.
You can at least say "but" out loud.
But
You said "but."
But
No.
I'm not really gonna talk to people. Okay.
I didn't think she'd actually say it. You weren't just screwing with me, right? That's for later. Moeka starts shaking her head from side to side.
I hope.
Hey. Shining Finger, why are you so quiet? What happened to you? I refuse to believe that you do this because you enjoy it. Why are you like this? Moeka's expression had hardly changed up until now, but I can see a clear frown forming in her lips. Maybe she doesn't want to talk about it? But the reality is that Moeka is going to struggle with this going forward. We might be able to help her out. Look, I get that you probably don't want to talk about it, but, I mean, you don't want to talk in general, but I'd like for you to at least tell me what's going on. If you don't, this little experiment of ours will end in failure before we even enter the contest. Moeka remains silent. She stands still for some time without even sending me an email. She's back to looking expressionless, making it difficult to tell what she's thinking. Then, after waiting 3 minutes... Hold on, that wasn't
Just
nearly
3
enough.
minutes. Just it's literally 3 minutes of just standing, like goddamn shoulders high, just like this,
Yeah.
like a goddamn army salute soldier, or like a soldier, like
2021 is finally over.
2020.
Rip Jamal, dude. Oh my god, I can't believe Jamal Ricardo got taken down.
Anyway,
Either way, Moeka has lines.
that she does.
In the past,
Moeka finally opens her mouth. I lean over to hear her quiet voice. She sticks her finger in my ear.
Got you.
Shit.
In the past, I started hating everything. I didn't see a reason to keep living. When I thought about just dying, Mr. Tenoji, he was so kind to me. He saved me.
This is all much heavier than I anticipated. I put my bag down. If nothing else, it looks like she's living a fairly normal life now, and judging by the tone of her emails, she's actually a pretty bright person at heart. How many do I have to go through to find the one I'm looking for? Oh, that. Hi, Johnny.
I'm sorry.
No. Which means that it might be possible to fix the shyness problem she has. Let's return to the lab.
Huh?
I want to hear everyone's opinions on how to transform you into a full-blown diva. Hi, Nicole. This is exactly the sort of situation that calls for a good old-fashioned brainstorm. And we need to get a new wallpaper.
Hey, listen. Eventually, the universe itself will give us one.
To LabMim at Future Gadget.
Okay.
Do they have a group text? Who's that referring to? I'll assume me.
Everyone is
Okay.
being rude.
Ah.
Jaden, stop being rude. No one likes it. Just leave.
No, he did the carrot.
I did the carrot though. Hold on.
I can get behind that.
I'm still blue. I don't want to be blue anymore.
You're red for me.
You're red for me.
Well,
I sent
never mind.
emails to the other lab BIMs. Since today's a Sunday, everyone should be able to make it. Alright then, let's go. No church for us.
Wait.
I take Moeka by the hand and head toward the lab. You have no choice in the matter.
This is
Hey!
the first time we've seen this many people in
The
around
round
that
table
thing.
conference, yeah. The square table conference.
Round table, rather.
Huh?
Eh?
It's a rectangle, I guess.
I didn't.
Listen, Adam. It's not about what it is. About what it could be, will be, and is in here.
A rectangle.
There's a rectangle there.
It's
I'm sorry,
beyond your I think it's beyond your understanding, Adam.
It's beyond the comprehension.
Four sides!
Anyway, I can think of a lot of other reasons why someone might have trouble speaking out loud.
After waiting for
instance,
everyone...
they don't read their dialogue.
What?
For instance, they can't seem to read their dialogue because they're looking at Twitch chat.
Looking at what? Anyway, after waiting for everyone to gather at the lab, I explained the situation. Karisha's the first one to start voicing her thoughts. I expect no less from a neuroscience specialist, but neurons, synapses, hippocampus, hypothalamus, serotonin, noradrenaline, I have no idea what the hell she's talking about.
Why was Hippocampus the only one that was highlighted?
Because it was in the last game.
Okay.
I know I remember that.
A major part of the brain, the hippocampus governs memory and spatial navigation.
Thanks. So, to put it simply, what do you mean? In Japanese, please?
Well, in conclusion, in terms of brain functions, it's difficult to know what precisely would be making her incapable of conversation.
So you talked forever, and you have gotten nothing. Wait, you were rambling on and on about science just to come with a pointless conclusion like that.
A pointless conclusion? I mean, you're one to talk, you don't even understand what I was saying.
There's no point to an explanation if the conclusion doesn't help us deal with the problem.
Did I say not knowing how to deal with the... Did I say anything about not knowing how to deal with the problem?
So, what's your idea?
Looking at Kiryu's symptoms, I believe the issue lies not with her brain itself, but with her mind. Why didn't I just say that? I think the best way is to use hypnotherapy to deal with the issue.
I think you're full of it.
Hypnotherapy.
Let me get this straight. You want to rely on some occult mumbo-jumbo to fix her.
Hypnotherapy isn't a cult mumbo jumbo. It's a respectable part of science.
Please don't be where this is going. I beg you.
Well, it's currently being heavily incorporated into the fields of medical care and psychiatry in America, and there's an active research being conducted on its effects.
There's another guy streaming this game. Yeah, no, that's insane. We found a unicorn. Also, what are any of these?
Everyone's using all their emotes from their various Twitch channels. Come on.
Okay.
XQC has a lot of emotes.
All right, fine. Let's say hypnotherapy scientific. Who exactly would conduct the hypnotherapy? There we go. That's the only one that matters.
Well, if we go to America, I can introduce her to a doctor I know.
We don't have the time or money for that. This is why you're hopeless, celeb Sev. Why, what was that one for again? That nickname?
Because she was spoiled because her parents were paying for her hotel room.
Yeah, wonderful parents you have.
Truly.
I didn't spam it enough. Damn, that sucks.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
Don't call me Celeb Sev. Why are you complaining anyway? You're the one who started Project Get Kiryu to enjoy talking again, and that's why I've been trying to help.
Make Moeka great again. Or Mga.
Mga.
I know I've asked for your help, but I meant in terms of, or I meant within the realm of reality. Also, that's not the project's name. It's way cooler than that. Operation Lorelei, named after the songstress of Temptation and that one Elite Four member in Kanto?
Lorelei.
Yeah, she's got the seal.
Go look at the tip.
Fine.
Yeah, Lorelei.
A water spirit that is said to have lived on the Rhine in Germany. She sat atop a rock, combining her lovely golden hair as she sang. Those who sailed by her were so stunned by her beauty that they would end up running aground.
What's what?
Huh?
Oh. Whoops, anyway. Oh wait, I said this. Also,
Yeah.
Oh, it was ice, not water. Whoops.
Fine, whatever. Deal with it yourself then.
I can't, that's why I wanted to hear everyone's opinions, but yours suck.
Well, then maybe you should try to be more open-minded. You know, you can't change someone's mind if you aren't open to changing your own mind.
Sure.
Now, you two. No need to get so excited now.
Water, ice, salt. A. Why? What does that mean?
What you mean what's it mean? That's easy.
What? Stop! Chris, when I start our usual bickering, if only there was some sort of device that— Stop! But Ferris steps in to stop us.
Leave this to Ferris, yeah.
I mean, that's right. Ferris is a communications expert, after all.
Okay, Ferris is Jake K. Simmons now. He's not wrong. Ferris could indeed come up with a good idea or two. Only one or two, though. Anyway, considering how many customers she converses with every day at May Queen, I expect nothing less.
Ferris is overpowered. She needs to be nerfed.
She is overpowered.
Now listen, dude. They've got a meta set in stone. They don't want to fool with the meta. They don't want to get people angry. That's right. I think that would be... My voice should stop work. Whenever you talk, just create a different backstory for yourself in your mind. Man.
Never mind, no good ideas for you.
Different backstory?
Yep. For example, Millennium was actually a princess from another planet, and she's being sought out by people in this world who want her dead, but she can't reveal her true identity.
She can ruin the timeline on a whim without even trying. Hey, we can do that too. Although I guess we were trying. We weren't trying to ruin it.
All Okabe has to do is DM Alex Jones watch New York skies tomorrow and send it to like September 10th, 2001. And that'll cause some wild shifts.
No, if you think about it, like quantum physics wise, I mean, maybe his observation will actually stop it from happening.
Yeah.
Walking observer's paradox. That's not what we meant by watching the New York skies.
Try to give yourself a background story like that. You can pretend to be someone else, making it easier to talk.
So Ferris is teaching her how to be a Chunibuyu freak show.
Nah, she's teaching her to do what we do.
Oh.
Princess? Me?
Hudson Valley never. Shut.
Don't be thinking too deeply, but just give it a try.
Huh?
Go on, you got this. Go on. Come on.
I'm not good at improv.
Oh, stop, cut.
Why? This is the good part.
There's nothing good about it. She's already bad at talking. There's no way she could come up with a background story for a separate persona on top of that.
Do you think so?
Right, that's how I get this game to do it for me. Besides, stuff like alien worlds and alternate identities. Ferris and myself aside, I doubt most people would have an easy time talking about that sort of thing. I haven't. Anyone else who got any bright ideas? Lukaku, what do you think? You're an expert on... Oh. Alright, next. Me? Yes, you're pretty shy. No, you two are kind of alike in that sense, so now I don't understand why I'm asking you. Shouldn't that help you come up with some good ideas? Yeah, I do understand how Kiryu-san feels. It takes a lot of courage to say what you're really thinking. I noticed Lukaku was staring right at me, not Moeka. What is it, Lukaku? Was there something you want to tell me? No. It's just, well... What, just say how you feel about the situation. How I feel? No way, I can't say something like that so suddenly. I could never say it with so many people watching. His face turns bright red as he goes quiet. What's his deal?
A deal that we'll never find out, ever. We'll never find out the deal.
To be fair to Lukaku, like, the fact that it's like a million times more blatantly obvious, and it's just like, it's so in your face about it, the whole like weirdo like crush thing. It's kind of funny. Anyway,
One way to think of it.
I don't know. Just Lukaku has made me less mad, but then again, we haven't seen them that much by overt design. Anyway, I look away from the now fidgeting Lukaku, surveying the faces of the other lab mems. Doesn't anybody have a good idea? I lock eyes with Mayuri, who's sitting with a spaced out look on her face. She must have time-laped. I'm guessing that Karisu's lecture must have been so difficult that her brain's all scrambled up. Just for the record, I have to ask, do you have any ideas, Mayuri? I'm not expecting much.
Mycey thinks you should take it easy. Talk slowly. There's no reason to rush.
Talk slow.
Talk slow.
Slow.
That's right. Like this. Juicy fried chicken #1 is really good.
Juicy fried chicken #1 is really good.
But Ocarine turned the microwave into the phone wave. I'm sad. I can't eat it anymore.
But Okame-kun turned the microwave into phone wave. I'm sad I can't eat it anymore.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood too. Alright, stop. It's starting to feel like the Earth's rotation itself has slowed down. Doru, do you have any thoughts? Ever?
So you finally called upon me, eh? Took you long enough.
Never mind, next person, Suzua.
I was waiting for you to call me.
Oh, should I assume you've come up with quite the plan?
Well, what the hell do you think I am?
Never mind. Let's hear it. Reject it. Oh, I don't.
didn't even get to say the line, Adam.
I didn't click there.
Well, let me say the line.
She should just read Arage's script
Reject it.
already. I haven't even finished explaining my idea.
Blame yourself for having an idea terrible enough to be rejected within the first few words. No good, even Doru was useless. The only one left is... Alright, part-time warrior. Last one up. Do you have anything?
Best for last. Let's see. I don't exactly agree with Hashida Itara, but it might not be a bad idea for her to read something. Even if she has a hard time coming up with her own words, if she starts reading aloud, she might actually be able to start speaking. I'm still working on it. Also, I think Huck Finn's a great idea. Better To Kill a Mockingbird.
Wait, so you're telling her to directly quote Huckleberry Finn? I mean, I thought we might as well just quote To Kill a Mockingbird, too.
Yeah, that too.
Uh-oh.
Reading aloud, huh? Now, that's a funny concept. But what would we make her read? I guess the cliche choice at a time like this would be some sort of literary masterpiece, like To Kill a Mockingbird.
Or Huckleberry Finn. Oh, Mayushi is a good idea.
If it's the same good idea you both just said, I'm excited. No manga. That's not a fitting choice for recitation.
It's not manga. What if she read a cell phone novel?
A cell phone novel? You mean the ones filled with slang and stuff? Also, I don't know what that is.
But I have a specific recommendation.
I think it's basically the equivalent of like stories that are just specifically published online. Like they're not published in a
I like to imagine it's like a green
publishing
text.
company. Yeah, basically,
I think that what if she read a green text?
yeah, it was basically the equivalent of Story Bro.
Well, it's not me.
I wish Jaden was still here so he could explain Story Bro a little bit, but you know, whatever.
A cell phone novel or mobile phone novel is a literary work originally written on a cellular phone via text messaging. The type of literature originated... Green text. Green
It's
text.
literally
Green text.
Green text. Martin.
Anyway. Oh, are you thinking My Rainbow?
Oh, you read that one too, Christian. Ferris read it too, you know.
Me too. I read that. My Rainbow, huh? Is it that famous?
You never heard of it, Okarin? Apparently it was written by a high school girl. I mean, there's been a lot of gossip about it lately. It has kind of a self-indulgent, deep, decadent feel to it. I said decadent, right? But
Yeah.
it's been getting a lot of
Right.
praise, actually, for depicting high school life as a high school girl. It's super popular.
That was a surprisingly good way to describe that. You sure seem to know a lot about it, Doru. Don't tell me you're reading it too.
Well, of course, it's a popular topic online. I gotta keep with the times.
Wait, so all of you are reading it? Even you, part-time warrior.
I'm not really up on the latest fads. Well, I mean, from my perspective, I am, but you guys aren't. Maybe.
And just for the record, I have to ask, are you reading it too, Shining Finger?
Pretty much.
That saves us some time. How about it? Want to try reading My Rainbow aloud? Rainbow Connection?
Wait. So, they're just gonna do what we're doing and just read something text-based out loud to each other. Hold on.
Yeah. This has this is a surprisingly meta episode.
Wild.
Also, I don't want to.
Huh? That was unexpected. It's unusual for Moeka to be so upfront about her intentions. Why not? Everyone thinks it'd be a good idea. Moeka goes completely silent. Is she that against it?
Okay. It's not going to force people to do things that they don't want to do.
Yeah.
We've hit a wall. Ow. Then Ferris looks at the clock and raises a surprised voice.
Sorry this late. I need to head to make tea.
Oh crap, if I don't get back to the shop, the boss man's gonna kill me.
Suzuha and Ferris stand up at the same time.
Then I guess that's it. Maybe I have to save Project Get Kiryu to enjoy talking again for next time.
I told you it's called Operation Lorelei. Which, that
No,
one
no,
is
that's-
way cooler than the typical ones. Anyway, and so the first strategy meeting for Operation Lorelei came to an abrupt end. Still, why is Moeka so opposed to reading that cell phone novel? Did she write it? Wait, no, that makes perfect sense.
That does make perfect sense.
Well, yeah,
Hey.
she's figured. Hold on.
Considering, yeah, it was written by a high school girl on a cell phone. I think she just wrote it. Anyway, with the meeting over, Suzuha and Ferris leave in a hurry. Dora follows after the cat girl, heading to May Queen plus Nya Square to satisfy his worldly desires. I haven't, and I'm happy I didn't. Mayuri sets up camp on the table, and Nukako helps her with her Japanese language homework. Kurisu sits in front of the PC with a serious look on her face, reading essays emailed to her from America. Needless to say, they're all in English. I hate to admit it, but I have no idea what they're about. Only Moeka and I have free time. I start skimming through the practice book that I had bought earlier. My cell phone's email chime goes off. Oh my god.
By the way, the lab needs cash, right? I know I have to good, what's happening? I'm a scat man. I happen to know a good part-time job that pays really well. Want to give it a shot, Moeka?
I regret setting that custom ringtone as Moeka doing Scatman. Actually, no, I don't. That's really funny. A well-paying gig. Moeka nods back in silence. Don't tell me you want to become a salesperson or something. I refuse, and I don't intend to recommend the gig to someone else either. I know how this works. I've fallen for my fair share.
Now, speaking of that, I'm currently working on a magazine that covers occult problems. Problems are short articles and I have any fix to help. Okay.
The occult. An article. Second floor basement. Just so you know, I've never written an article before. We need a new wallpaper.
I'll write the article. Don't worry about the thing. You can just be a reader and contribute to a contributor to someone who experienced summer horror. Okay. I didn't say your name. I'm sorry.
Reader contributed. What's that supposed to mean?
You've done them before, right? Reader contributed articles with pathos attached to them.
Photo.
You're supposed to get the true ghost stories. Basically, like, can you scroll down?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Basically, I want you to go to some haunted spots with me and swap some photos. I'll handle the writing. Okay.
Moeka wants me to take photos of stuff and she'll write the articles. You want me to help you come up with a fake horror story?
Don't stare at me like that. Horror rags come in two flavors. The aim is the realistic terror, and those who so enjoy fake but enjoyable. I like haunted house sorts. This magazine is like that letter. Most of the readers get totally into that. Okay.
Okay. Wait.
No, basically,
What
we're
is it?
moving on from writing the cell phone stories to reading the cell phone stories to creating creepypastas.
Is that really it? If that's all there is to it, I guess I won't mind helping.
Okay, but he's gonna help Malik make a creepypasta.
Okay. That said, the bit about haunted spots has me a little concerned. Where is she planning on taking me? After giving it some thought, I conclude that her answer to my next question will be the deciding factor. How much does it pay? Moeka quietly points her index finger up. You don't mean only 3 zeros after that, right? She shakes her head horizontally. Very well, I'm in. There's no way I could say no to that kind of cash. The lab is in dire need of funding.
At least 10,000 yen. What's that, like $100? That ain't half bad for writing a creepypasta.
I assume they mean a little more than that, but alright then, tell me the details.
So $1,000.
Yeah.
Wow, $1,000 for one creepypasta.
This is certainly a Moeka scene. I don't know how long this is.
Well, Moeka's series of scene.
For now, like, who knows if they give us another, like, choice?
I mean, I think that's the main thing. I'm wondering, like, will it give us another choice, or will it just like
Continue
chapter
on this.
you
Because
can,
again,
like,
there weren't enough choices for each character, so I can't imagine that this is the last time we do something like this.
right? I mean, it makes more sense if this is just like an extended Moeka scene for like a flag or something, because
So it's gonna be rough, and I mean rough, doing like all of the scenes.
and also okay, if the choice for each time excludes Mayuri, I think maybe Mayuri is
Wait.
like a choice next time, right? Because like the current choice that we have excludes Mayuri.
I'll do this real quick, and then I'm gonna... It doesn't... I don't understand this screen.
I'll look it up later.
And it says 40%. What is that? Hopefully it'll open stuff up later. Also, I have to go to the bathroom.
And it's probably bathroom time. Pee-pee time. He didn't change the screen. Oh yeah, because he's in performance mode. He can't see it.
Damn. I might use this as an old people grab more tea.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm running low. I'll be back
Actually,
in a
you know what?
second.
I'll go to the bathroom too. You know what?
They can be entertained by Mario. He's standing there.
He's not moving though.
But he's still standing there. I didn't say
He
he's
is.
moving. I said he was standing there. I'm the first one back. I'm the first one back. Adam's gay, Adam's gay, Martin's gay, Martin's gay, Martin's gay, Adam's gay, Adam's gay, Martin's 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 gay, Martin's gay, Martin's gay, Martin's gay, Martin's gay, Adam's 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 gay. Martin is gay. Martin is gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's
No,
gay. Adam's
Ivan.
gay.
Ivan.
Yeah.
You could have just did the Adam's gay. It rolls off the tongue so much better than Martin's gay. Come on.
I was doing both of them.
I know you were doing both of them. I could hear. I could tell, even though my headphones were on my computer.
Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay.
See, there we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Adam's gay. Adam's gay. Adam's gay.
This is some high quality entertainment, guys. Be sure to use your Prime side, the Adam Twitch channel, for the highest quality content every Thursday, 7:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. sometimes.
Adam's gay. 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 Adam's gay.
Hey, Ivan, could you try doing it in sync with the music?
Adam's gay.
It's fine.
Get him.
My parents acknowledged me.
What?
I went down and then downstairs and I said goodnight to my mom. She said, yeah. So, anyway.
Just a yeah.
Yeah, I was acknowledged.
Wow.
Anyway, what's going on?
You missed some of the best content entertainment of the night.
No, Ivan literally told the funniest joke known to man.
Literally.
I'll just watch the bot, I guess, but I probably had to be there.
You really,
Calling
in a way, in a way,
you were there.
in a way you were there. In a way you couldn't have been there. In a way you had to be there.
Everyone
Listen,
left
this
and someone
joke
said, Mario, keep them entertained. Was that me that said that? I didn't say keep
I
them
said
entertained
that.
when I... Oh.
Well, it's because you didn't change the screen when you left the BRB because you're in the
And,
performance mode and couldn't.
I went to grab more tea and water. And I was the
Nice.
first one back. And you can try and extrapolate meaning from that.
Okay. Anywho, and that's how I ended up agreeing to help Maweka with her work. By the way, I don't believe in ghosts or the supernatural. The occult is just that, the occult. There's no need to fear things that have no basis in science.
Should have said nothing more, nothing less.
Perhaps. Well, I'm definitely not scared. Where are you taking me, Maweka? Oh, great, this song.
Last time we heard this song with this intensive music,
Mayoshi saw your
Dad.
today. He wants to talk to. He wants to know when you'll be home.
Cursed father, how long does he plan on treating me like a child? Doesn't he know I have a new dad? He lives in another world line, you wouldn't know him. Okay. 4 days later, it's finally time for me to help Maweka with her work. Our meeting place is in front of Akihabara Station. Even at night, the air temperature is high and I'm getting damp with sweat just standing here. The asphalt and concrete walls have absorbed all the heat from the sun, meaning I'm basically being cooked. After roasting in place for a while, I spot Maweka approaching from down the road. Over here, Shining Finger.
Sorry for the wait.
Something in your Mario name. Huh? What? Does Mario not mean what I think it does?
Nice. I think I'm just going crazy. Let's get going.
Wait, where's the rest of the crew?
It's just us.
You don't even have a cameraman. Maweka takes a small digital camera out from her purse. It's the mirrorless SLR, trending among women lately.
An SLR camera that has become way more compact and lightweight by taking out the optical viewfinder and reflection mirror. Unlike compact digital cameras, it's possible to swap lenses in and out due to its comparatively larger sensor. It's capable of taking better night shots than most compact digital cameras.
Okay. I know, we haven't... we don't know that he's not there. And considering these weird different relationships with characters, it's possible he's fine. I don't know.
Possible.
It's possible.
I mean, I think there is a correlation between, like, Akihabara being weebified and Ferris's dad existing, but I don't know.
Sure, but there was also the Ferris World land where it was weebified and her dad was there. And also we didn't know anybody else, so really anything's possible at this point.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
We're in charge of taking photos too.
Yeah. The magazine has a low budget.
Sounds familiar.
Plus, this is supposed to be an amateur submission, so it can't be fancy.
I see. What's with the bag? Maweka's not just carrying her purse, but a large paper bag.
Tools for the photo shoot?
Huh. Tools. Just the camera should be more than enough, right? Or does she intend to set up lighting and all that stuff? So, where are we going?
There.
There. Radicon. K-books.
That building is haunted.
Kinda. Moeka's pointing directly at the Rodicon building. But there's something odd about it. It's different than how it normally looks. There's a sign on the building's entrance that says entry forbidden. It's completely sealed off. According to Doru, 50 years after its construction, Rodicon started to deteriorate. Additionally, since it didn't meet the current earthquake resistance standards, the management decided that it needed to be rebuilt. As Akiba's lights illuminate the city, Radicon stands out as a dark void in the night. I don't remember that. You're telling me Radicon is haunted. That thing that was said 10 seconds ago.
I'm just gonna take a deep breath. Hold on.
Okay, hold on, let me scroll to... There you go.
This is a rumor, so Radicon is technically closed, meaning nobody should be in there, right? But I heard at night you can hear a mysterious lady's voice in the building. There's also been some people seeing strange shadows too, Malcolm.
I never realized there were rumors like that floating around.
Let's go inside.
Inside? Do we have permission?
We're writing an article about the supernatural, after all.
Nothing. You missed nothing. Wait a second. Don't tell me you plan on...
We're sneaking in.
Are you serious? I'm taken aback as I look at Moeka's expressionless face. She's serious. Still bewildered, I end up getting dragged into Radicon with her. Hey, are you always doing things like this, Shining Finger?
When needed.
I see.
What is it?
Nothing. I was just thinking about how unexpected all of this has been. Moeka doesn't give off a very active image. I mean, sure, this is all for an article, but I didn't think she'd be this bold. Jeez, they don't even have emergency lights on. I look around in the darkness. Inside of the building has been completely abandoned, and both the night lights and emergency lights are off. The only illumination is from the pen light Moeka's holding in her hand. With this tiny circle of light as our guide, we slowly advance. We climb the stairs, eventually reaching the floor in question. Anyway.
That was only one floor.
Jesus Christ! Anyway, a place rumored to be the site of various supernatural phenomena. It's summer, but the air feels strangely cold here. I hear sharp cracks and clanking sounds. Nakabachi's in the walls.
Hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Dang
Call the
it! They got it
exterminator.
on the wall again.
I know I'm repeating myself, but I don't believe in the supernatural. At all. Phenomena like that are so absurd that a mad scientist the likes of myself can't help but laugh.
It's not even interesting enough to make for a passing conversation.
I have issues with the plasma theory from that one professor that's always popping up on TV. Bill Nye the Science Guy. If I ever had the opportunity to appear on a show about the supernatural, I'd have no problem saying this outright. Do ghosts exist? The obvious answer, no. That was him screaming. I suddenly hear a loud noise at my feet, causing me to leap several meters backwards. No.
Damn.
Several God-fearing American yards. I cautiously looked towards the place where the noise came from. I had apparently accidentally kicked a bucket. Ah, metaphors are scary. Ah, don't scare me like that! I mean, I was just startled by the loud noise. It's not like I'm scared or anything, got that? Why are you writing that down? Moeka looks at me in silence, expressionless as usual. I bite my lip so hard it bleeds, reflecting on my own cowardice.
Why do you do that?
I needed a snack. I was taken aback by a mere bucket. I'm sure Shining Finger is looking at me with disdain. But because it's her, I pretty much have to project. Owen Kilma shall never get over this disgrace.
I'm really scared, Mocha.
If you're scared, say so. Try emoting a little bit. You're making me look like I'm the only chick in here.
But if I speak the ghost might attack me, Mocha.
Ghosts? Hmm. Are you a kindergartner? Don't answer that. What the?
Can we only smoke it? Do you not want me to? I'm scared. I just can't.
I'm just gibberish at this point.
I couldn't tell in the darkness up until now, but Moeka's tightly gripping my hand, trembling slightly. She feels kind of cold. Is it because she's scared, or is it a personality thing? Spooky CG.
Radicon's just filled with the different CGs: soggy, spooky, scary. We could call the murder scene the scary CG.
Very. I don't know if scary is the right way to put it. I don't know if you realize this, but you're already holding my hand.
Sorry.
Come on, let's go. Let's take these photos and get out of here. Just to make things perfectly clear, I'm not the type of virgin who turns red from just holding a girl's hand, and even if I was, she wouldn't be able to tell in the darkness.
I feel called out.
What? Oh. And come on, this is Shining Finger we're talking about. Sure, her hand's more slender, dainty, soft, smooth, and silky than I thought, but that's all. Those 4 weird adjectives.
Yeah,
My heart,
slender.
my heart, yeah, he always says slender. My heart definitely doesn't feel like it's gonna burst out of my chest or anything. Baka. Hello? Yeah, it's me. I'm currently in the middle of a highly classified mission. Things aren't looking good, but there's still hope. We should be able to wrap things up before the organization notices us. You be careful too, got that? I'll be in touch. Elsai Kongru. Stabby. Soggy Spooky, that's good.
Also, for the one where Karisu's getting choked out, can we call it shaky? Just because he's shaking her back and forth while choking her.
Mashing the P key. Hold on. Word of the day. Oh my god, we are never seeing this in... Okay.
What is it?
Never mind. On Google it showed up as vulcanized, but I actually clicked it and it's, servile.
Yeah, no, that's the super secret people that he's talking to, the anime girl.
Huh?
You know when he goes on his phone and like Elsai Kagura.
Oh. Phew. Oh, I can't pull up the phone. I guess he is now, but it's funny that in the beginning of the game he was just doing that to talk to himself, and at the end of the game he did that to talk to himself. Anyway. What?
Not that way. This way.
It seems I was about to head in the opposite direction down the hall. Reluctantly, I let Moeka pull me along by the hand, deeper into the darkness of Radican. I guess oh god. Is this the spot?
Yes.
This area used to be a passage for employees of for employees of the tenants who occupy the building.
See, of course, this area is the one that's haunted.
Right. There's a mess of carts loaded with all sorts of things strewn about. The stabbing grounds. It's impossible to see very far with only Moeka's penlight, but this is probably connected to a warehouse and a cargo elevator. Ah. Moeka finally lets go of my hand, takes the camera out of her bag, and starts snapping shots. Well, what's the verdict? Anything weird appearing?
Hey, stop it. I don't want something weird for you on the phone. Okay.
What exactly did you come here to do? Moeka remains expressionless, but her eyes scream, "Oh, right, ah ha ha ha," or at least that's how they look to me. She starts taking photos again.
Why do I hear a vaguely Brooklyn accent? Echo.
I'm sure it's nothing. AKA the one of 3 unique backgrounds in the building. Well, hey. Well, no, I guess that's outside of the building if I'm counting the rooftop.
There are 8 unique backgrounds if you count the number changing and like the capsule machine on the 7th floor.
Yeah.
If you count each of the numbers, it's unique, I swear.
However, I don't know if I should call this unexpected, but after checking the photos, we find nothing even remotely suspect.
We can't use these.
Give it up, Shining Finger. That's what happens when you chase baseless rumors. There's no such thing as the Nakabachi in the walls.
Damn, he's not a believer.
Nakabachis of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Moeka keeps staring silently at the LCD screen. She suddenly sticks her hand into the paper bag she was carrying and pulls something out.
A knife. No.
What is that?
Gun.
Moeka's holding a wig in her hand, one with long black hair. I don't know if this is intentionally the case or if it's just not particularly well taken care of, but the hair's all tangled and twisted. It's super creepy.
I'll wear this. You shoot.
With what?
Take photos from behind that pillar.
Wait, what? His hair's not this long. I guess he was in the walls for years, then it would be, but still. Are we really doing this? Won't it be obvious we're just making it up?
It's Karisu's hair.
Her hair's not black. What did you do to this?
It's alright, no worries. If anything goes wrong, then we're just like... Wait, hold on. Let me read that. If anything, we gotta go the extra mile. No worries, if anything, we gotta go the extra mile or we just be disappointed. Bungo. Sorry.
Is that so?
Think of it as the beauty of form.
When the beauty of form falls under the purview of my conundrums of philosophy. Huh? I don't really get what's supposed to be beautiful about any of this, but, well, whatever. I extend my hand to grab the camera from Moeka, and then suddenly...
Oh shit, it's a wild Nakabachi.
Thump, thump, etc. We hear footsteps. There is a Nakabachi in the walls. Moeka and I hurriedly turn off the pen light and crouch down. Oh shit, whoops. I cast my gaze in the direction of where the sound is coming from, but I see nothing there. All I can hear are the creepy footsteps getting louder and louder. Moeka is clinging tightly to my arm, probably without realizing it. I feel a couple of large, warm, soft objects pressing against my arm. Get it together, Hoenkyoma. Get your mind out of the gutter. I had no other... whatever. Is this place actually haunted? Karisu? I just had some weird feeling that Karisu was going to show up, but I don't know. That's impossible, right? As I try to sort things out in my head, I look around and realize something. Due to the way the corridor is constructed, sound echoes around, making it seem like the footsteps are coming from the opposite direction. I turn around, and as expected, I see a light of a flashlight peeking out from around the corner. Moeka follows my eyes. Could it be a ghost hunter who snuck in here, or even a security guard on patrol? This is bad. We need to hide somewhere.
Yeah. Hiding at Radicon. Hold on a minute.
Wait a second. The light turns the corner and starts heading in our direction. We search for a hiding place and try to lay low, not realizing that there's some luggage piled up right behind us. Moeka and I end up knocking over a small mountain of stuff, falling onto our butts. That's Suzuwa?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with like default Charlie Brown adult voice. Who's there? I don't know why I like doing that when like there's nothing else. Who's there? I hear the footsteps quickly getting closer to us. Moeka and I try to get to our feet to run away, but yeah, it totally is. Ah, Jesus! My legs are swept out from under me. I flip over and fall onto the ground face first, just as a black silhouette leaps on top of me. Oh, they're black. Never mind. Can't be Suzuha. Something hard's pressed against the back of my head.
It's
Gun.
a gun.
It's
Yeah,
the
no,
flashlight. Don't resist. I'll blow your head off if you try anything funny. I'm sure it is, but it's question mark, question mark, question mark. My favorite character. Huh? Dot, dot, dot. What's going on here? Did I accidentally wander into an American slum or something? Huh?
Oops. Nakabachi. The area turned out to Detroit. Oopsie.
Nakabachi's hometown of American slums. Wait a second. Unable to believe the situation I'm in, my entire body is frozen in place. Suddenly, the tone of my assailant's voice changes. It's question mark, question mark, question mark. Well, if it isn't Kiryu, Okabe Rintaro or Kiryu Mariko. What? Do I have to? I guess I do. That's the whole
I don't
nature.
even get
It just reminds me of the hot chip and lie copy pasta, but you don't get the most girly voice I can do. You get Suzuha, but
All California wants is to get high.
that's as good as you get. The assailant removes her leg from on top of me and helps me out.
Wait, hold on. The leg was like on the back of his head or something? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I look at my attacker only to see a familiar face staring right back at me.
Suzuha, didn't you come from the future? Come on, you should know that you're not supposed to do that.
Part-time warrior.
So I'm surprised as you are. What are you doing in a place like this?
That's my line. Don't scare me like that.
Well, I mean, scaring people is kind of my job. I'm a part-time security guard here.
Well, you are? Why? Also, I mean, I don't know how much Suzu is going to be talking, but Ivan, do you want to take Okabe?
Ivan.
Yeah. Because you're Moek.
Go, Ivan.
What do you think?
Like I said, I'm a security guard. The building's owner asked me to patrol the place.
I had no idea.
Works for me.
That was terrifying, you know. Security guards don't usually threaten intruders with death.
Oh, you mean this? See, it's just my flashlight. Ah, ha ha ha.
It's like
A pistol-shaped flashlight? What?
Larry Daly. Suzuha spins around the pistol-shaped flashlight she's holding.
Bing!
When she pulls the trigger, the LED on the end lights up.
See?
I mean, it is a real thing that you can get for like $6 to $12.
That's sick. You had me fooled. I could sense the tremendous intent to kill.
Oh, you got that? Haha.
When Suzuha attacked me, I could feel a terrifying aura flowing from her. How can I put it? It actually felt like she had a real gun.
Duh, it's only natural to act that way towards intruders. Wait, now that I think about it, both of you are actually intruding.
Suzuha raises her voice like she suddenly remembered something important.
Now you get it.
Now you get it.
Damn it, I was trying to dance around the subject.
I can't let you guys off the hook unless you explain yourselves. Depending on your answer, I might have to dole out some punishment.
Yeah. Hey, wait, let's just, punishment. What does she mean by punishment? Just thinking about the way she had her flashlight pressed to the back of my head sends a chill down my spine. Moek and I decided to spill it all.
Not my spark jar! Why? Photos of haunted places.
Suzuha frowns. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Adam is gone.
Oh.
He just up and left.
Sorry, I got real paranoid for a
No, he
sec.
didn't. Never mind.
Sorry, I got kind of paranoid. I thought I heard a knock on my door.
That is
It's all
fair.
good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, not my line. I mean, it was because I was actually genuinely apologizing, but
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hi, sorry. I mean, sorry.
That joke was so good, I guess I have to let you off. Jeez. I
Thank
thought something
God.
was weird about all this. I had no idea rumors like that were going around.
I'm really sorry.
Well, it's not like you started the rumors, Okabe Rintaro, so it's fine. Just try not to go overboard in that article of yours, okay? But I have heard there's just something in the walls. Like I hear footsteps and they're not my own.
Hold on, what's like a memorable Nakabachi line that I can like?
Oh, something.
Who are you?
Oh,
Oh, you're the one that ruined my press con.
There's always something about ruining conferences and putting metal things in folders and how great whatever apparitions in the walls is. It's a real self-obsessed fuck of a ghost.
I understand.
You do? You heard him too. Look, I'm not trying to lecture you or anything, but, you know, it's not my job.
oh.
Suzerain puts her hands on her hips and starts to lecture
And make sure you're in bed by 7:30.
for 40 long minutes. At a later date, I'd go to complain to her about how long her lecture was. She responded saying that the uncle who looked after her in her hometown was big on lectures. I guess she picked up his bad habit.
Wait a minute, but didn't she call Okabe uncle?
I think this is like, I don't know. I hope they give us the deets on that.
Well, I mean, just under the assumption that you know she's still from the future. I think that's funny that.
Yeah, and
he's
especially with this
complaining
line.
for long lectures.
Yeah, I sure would like to have a little chit chat with that guy.
Yeah, it might be. I mean, considering that line's like, I sure would like to have a chat with that guy. It sounds like a future thing. I could be wrong again. Anyway. Oh. I'm guessing the scene's over.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
anyway, 40 minutes later. Thanks for doing that, by the way. Free at last, we scramble out of Radicon. And I have another decision to make. Never mind.
And we waddled away, waddle,
Till the very next day.
Ah! Ghost.
Hey, don't say that, Ocarine. Your dad loves you.
Don't ever say such disgusting things ever again. Again, a new father.
This is the next place.
Here.
See those little paper things? They look like the awesome S.
Damn it, you're right.
Yep.
But this is... No. Lukako's home, you know. Yeah, it's true that shrines often appear in urban legends and the like, but Yanabashi Shrine, of all places? Or Yanabayashi? Lukako never said this place was haunted.
Look at this.
Moeka shows me your cell phone. On her screen is a mobile site where urban legends and ghost enthusiasts gather.
AKA creepypasta.org or whatever.
Yeah.
Creepypasta.com.
There's a thread on here about Akihabara. Quite a few, actually. There's all sorts of rumors concerning this area. Yanabayashi Shrine, in particular, seems to be a hotspot for ghost stories.
By the way, yeah, no, creepypasta.com is a real cool website.
Well, of course it is. There's
It sucks.
there's stories of the slap that can be heard from neighborhoods across. The ghost of a woman who threw herself into the ocean after being rejected by her love appears every night, nailing cursed dolls to the sacred tree. I don't even know where to start with this one.
That's Lukaku on the abandoned timeline.
Meh. From stories about stories about sobbing heard from the old well to a storehouse where a doll with growing hair is enshrined, there's nothing but ghost stories that people are trying to pass off as real. All about a droning woman-like figure wielding a cheap sword poorly. Joining finger, these all strike me as fake. And I'm afraid that if I enter that house without permission, something else will strike me.
Maybe. We still have to check.
For real? Well, let's call Lukaku. Just then I hear a voice from behind me. Oh my god. I guess we're running into both of the Adam characters. Okay. Kyoma-san. Hello.
I turn around to see Lukaku conveniently standing by the shrine entrance. Ah, Lukaku.
What brings you out here so late at night?
From the looks of it, he's on the way back from the convenience store. I can see a bottle of mineral water. Ooh, fine, fancy water.
Mineral
And a
water.
few other items poking out of the top of the eco bag in his hands.
I think I'm gonna call all water mineral water from now on. I just
While technically true, Dasani is also mineral water, and I wouldn't call that water
why wouldn't you call Dasani mineral water?
because it sucks. Fuck Dasani.
What's
All
wrong
my
with
homies-
mineral water?
I'm okay with mineral water, just not Dasani.
But all water is mineral water.
But Tom Scott has a bottle of Dasani.
Tom Scott can fuck off. I'm sorry, Tom
I
Scott.
like that video of it, just Tom Scott introducing places, and it's like, I am not inside a fusion reactor. I'm
This
about
is-
to cross the road.
This is an airplane bathroom.
Lukaku begins to happily trot over, but notices the figure standing next to me and stops in surprise.
Oh, Kiryu-san, man, I can never catch you alone. Are you avoiding me or something?
Good evening.
Not anymore. I mean, good evening.
Technically, isn't it midnight? Why am I saying evening?
After looking back and forth at me, Moeka several times. After looking back and forth at me and Moeka several times, he starts blinking rapidly. What's wrong, Lukaku?
No, it's just... I'm just busy over here, you know. I'm very busy being the least subtle person on planet Earth.
What about to cry?
Yes, always. Are you two on a, you know...
Hmm?
No, it's nothing. Forget I said anything. It's me, question mark, question mark, question mark. Your favorite character. Anyway, I'll be going now.
Wait just a minute.
Only a minute.
I grab Lukaku's hand tightly as he tries to flee to his house. He's wearing a somber expression on his face.
待ってくれ。お前に聞きたいことがあるんだ。
Yeah.
少し時間をくれないか。
Hold up. There's something we want to ask you. Could you give us a few minutes of your time?
First 1 minute, now a few. Something you want to ask me?
Yeah, but it's not about an MLM, I swear.
What?
You know, multi-level marketing. Look, you're not... The boss told me not to use this word, but, pyramid scheme?
You're not already in an MLM, are you?
No. But, would you like to buy this oil? It's really good for your skin.
What kind of oil?
They say it comes from snakes. Snake oil.
Wow.
You're a terrible snake oil salesman.
Well, I wouldn't be if you bought some. Sorry, I don't know that I've ever been pushy like this before. What is this doing to me?
I don't know. I'm
The truth
talking about
is-
the usual too.
ということで、今指圧師として
And that's why I'm out here with a shining finger. We're trying to get material for our article.
Oh, that's all? So you're just helping Kiryu-san with their work. Oh, thank God.
For reasons beyond my comprehension. Lukaku's expression immediately brightens. He smiles at me.
You see, I like the idea that Okai does realize what's going on with Lukaku, but he's just ignoring that.
I think it's also very funny that he's just densest motherfucker on the planet.
Also that.
Actually, I remember you mentioning something about this before. I completely forgot and ended up getting the wrong idea.
The wrong idea.
It's nothing, forget about it.
Second floor basement.
Metal Gear. Anyway, what's this about our shrine being haunted?
ネットで見つけた噂なんだが、
Just some rumors we found online. I Lukaku and all the weird stories floating around.
She isn't a ghost, but I do know the story about the woman in the sacred tree.
Really?
Well, no, I know the one about the little boy and the giant peach. But close enough, right?
Sure.
Is that a genuine thing, or was that set up like a muscle man joke?
I think it was a muscle man joke. However,
Am I the densest motherfucker on the planet? Oh, whoops.
anyway,
Else
please
is
tell us.
Norka takes a notepad and pen out from her bag.
Sure, I don't mind. But just so you know, it's nothing like the story you found online.
Lukaku starts telling the tale of the Yanabayashi Shrine and the sacred tree.
And then the peach started to drift out to sea, and the spider lady was also there. I haven't read this since, like, elementary school.
The show a period.
Do a book you read more recently, like The Diary of Anne Frank.
That book had a very unsatisfying ending.
I will say though, the author, I really like the one joke by the author that was, why did the Nazi fail his driving test?
Why did the Nazi fail their driving test?
He used his turn signal on the first 2 lefts, but failed on the Third Reich. It said that a beautiful woman would visit Yanabayashi Shrine and its sacred tree every evening in the hopes of saving a young man dying from tuberculosis, an incurable disease at the time. She wouldn't miss a day of paying her respects, no matter the weather, and from time to time, she would even visit the shrine despite being ill herself.
I don't know why they couldn't just have me tell the story.
3 long years passed as this continued.
This story's 3 years long? Oh.
Damn, how long did it take him to tell it? The young man miraculously overcame the disease and returned to the woman he loved. Basking in the gentle spring sunlight, the sacred tree quietly watched over the couple as they tearfully embraced one another at Yanabayashi Shrine, finally reunited.
The end. Again, I don't know why I couldn't tell it. Pretty touching, right?
I don't know, I thought the ending was kind of unsatisfying.
And that's the entire diary of Anne Frank. What's wrong?
What happened to throwing herself in the ocean?
Oh no, she was captured before she could do that. Oh, she never did anything of the sort.
Or the cursed dolls.
There were no cursed dolls. They didn't really have anything in that attic.
Oh.
You see, it really was all just Love's nonsense trying to finger.
Wait, so it didn't happen?
No.
Well, no, it did. It just didn't happen in the. I don't really want to go into this.
So 6 million didn't die.
No, I think you're getting the wrong lessons from my
Monica,
story.
That is just the highest estimates that we have. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying 6 million is the highest.
Could you give it a rest, please?
Then Ueshiba, what about this?
Oh no, you can't say that on TV. That was what part of her little joke section of the book.
Oh. Wait, so I can't do the part about
No.
the one where the punchline just has to be completely censored?
Yeah, no.
How did you make a joke? It'll be Gestapo.
Monica, stop!
Monica takes out her cell phone and shows Lukaku the stories about the Sabian herd from the old well and the storehouse where a doll with growing hair is enshrined.
Damn it!
All I did was say, why'd the Nazi cross the road?
Stop, please! No more jokes. No more.
Because he was stuck in a Frenchman.
Please stop.
See, Cape gets it.
I don't care who gets it.
And this is the moment where Moeka and Rintaro found love, bonding over Nazi jokes. Maybe
Stop. I'm
It's so
so
sad though, if we think about it, that this could not possibly be canon because they did not discover those jokes in Anne Frank's diary until 2018, when they decided to peel off the paper that she glued over the diary to make sure her parents couldn't read them. Lukaku's eyes open wide with terror as he reads the text.
that was really raunchy.
その2つは本当なんだな。
Whoa, are these the real deal? I never
Yep.
imagined these come out of a girl like her.
Yeah, wait, where did you find? How did you get the real diary?
I mean, word lines are weird. I don't know. She was pretty funny for a 13-year-old girl.
Mocha takes out her Mocha takes her notebook and pen out again.
Hamsters are better. Anyway, no, I can't really handle scary stories, so I couldn't help but scream a little. Don't write that down.
Couldn't help it.
There's no abandoned well here, and we haven't enshrined any dolls either.
もう諦めろ始発しよ
Just give up already, Shining Finger. Without a word, Mocha thrusts her hand into the paper and bag she's carrying. She once again pulls out her ghost wood. On top of that shelf, removes a straw doll, a long spike, and a hammer from the bag.
What is all of this?
Lukaku's face freezes in terror.
Okay, you handle the photos. I'll nail this to the sacred tree.
Please stop. You can't do something like that to the sacred tree. Please don't.
I mean, repeal does.
Oh my god.
Wood on paper
Big
off the
fallout.
diaries, don't understand.
Hold on 1 second. There's a... Oh. Yeah, I can just have you do it. Thank you.
Faster than the speed of light, Lukaku's father dashes outside. I assume he's heard his son's screams.
You know, actually, with Better Twitch TV, all I have to do is right click. It's really easy to time out and ban people. It's
Oh.
cool.
Damn. He arrives just in time to see Shining Finger wearing the ghost wig and holding the hammer like she's about to hit the sacred tree. He nearly turns us over to police.
You eat when you are upset.
But today is a gift.
You gotta do the whole thing.
I know.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. Love that
The
character.
It's a quote from the Joker, I
What?
swear.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. But today is a gift. That is why it is called the present. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't know why I said the whole thing. That made me sad. Uguay is
really
the
like
best.
I really like the Brick Nerman clip of him dressed up like Joker.
How have I never seen that?
I want to find it real quick.
In the
Well,
meantime,
Oh, in between time, ain't we got fun? Anyway, much like what happened at Radicon, Moeka and I find ourselves on the receiving end of a scolding. And a slapping. Jesus Christ, my face hurts. That man is a large hand. We scurry away from Yanabayashi Shrine like the remnants of a defeated army. It's past midnight.
う。もうこんな
it's the dark hour.
Ah, jeez.
今日は
Look, it's already late. How about we call it for today, Shining Finger? Oh.
Mayuri.
You have to treasure your mama and dad.
Also, did the last one about your dad loves you have an attachment on it?
No. That's just a you have replied to this email.
Oh.
始圧し
Shining Finger.
Just one more place.
うん
Hmm?
My last resort.
You have more than one resort?
Not literally.
Oh. It's never literally. Anyway, Moeka stands up and starts to walk. With little choice, I follow after her. And I don't know that I have any more characters in this game, so we can't possibly run into them.
Wait a minute. We're going to her house?
Oh. What is this place? She led me to an apartment building that looked like it'd seen some rough times over the years. It's basically a two-story shack made of wood. The stairs and other metal bits are covered in rust. The amateur paint job makes it look all that much worse. We're already 10 years into the 21st century, but this place looks like it's been frozen in time since the 1970s.
This is my place.
Oh, well then I take back all those thoughts I just had. What?
No, I know it's a crab hole. Second floor. Come up.
Wait, but... I hesitate. Sure, this is for work, but is it really okay for me to barge into a woman's room this late at night? Only with probable cause. I mean, what if Kiryu Papa, name subject to change, or Kiryu Boyfriend, present subject to change, or there?
Did you find it, Ivan?
It's
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second.
That's a really good clip. I'm just gonna not so casually download that.
You broke me! You broke me!
Here it is, just in case it comes up. I gotta remember to do that at the beginning of a stream. Kiryu Papa is just Mr. Braun? I suppose so.
You broke me.
You broke me! No, don't do that again.
He's so expressive, like you can't like recreate that without like just screaming at the
Yeah.
top. That's what he's doing.
Oh, really? That's good. Wait, what am I saying? I mean, like, it's late, right? Are you sure it's okay for me to come in? My poor, poor cell phone.
I put it in the funnies. I downloaded the video and put it in the funnies.
It's okay, you can.
Okay, you can't say that long thing and not say silly head. Sorry.
Okay, but you see, don't trust me. I warn you. Wait, hold on. Strike that. Reverse it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Excuse
a
me?
funny email for me to say in one breath.
Oh, yeah, also, it's not
Oh.
letting me, like, look at it completely.
just start with
It
the
doesn't... It doesn't actually let me scroll. Like, it just... It moves on its own. How am I supposed to react to this? I don't know, maybe if I saw the whole email. And actually, if I tell her I won't, she'll probably be pretty upset. But if I say the opposite, that's basically like telling her that I'm gonna try something skeevy. Damn it, why do women always have to send such annoying texts? Why does this one send so many? Alright, we can have an intermission.
No, it's okay. I'm fine. It's just like I need to prepare myself to.
No, I mean, like, we can't do the whole thing because it's scrolling.
Okay.
We
And
can
anyway, you're
end
not
at the
the
dot
only
dot dot. Sorry,
Start over.
that was
Anyway,
me.
you're not the only one, right? You're into cute young girls like Sheena and my Kisei, right? I bet it's because their skin's so hot and their hair is so tiny and they're
Legs.
eyes.
Legs.
Oh,
Listen
like,
out.
I thought that was a capital I.
You got
And their
super
legs are
gunnered.
They smell nice and sweet. Jeez, I'm making myself depressed. Anyway, you're not gonna try anything funny with me, right?
I understand what he meant now. Also, do we have anything else?
No, we have to like
But
like,
we
have
didn't
to
have any
change it
time
as
with
they
our
come in.
Oopas.
Well, that's how the
That's just
universe
how it
played us.
works.
So we gotta roll with his punches.
But we could
Listen,
be.
Also, I'm
We could.
sure-
You make
Also,
listen. You
I'm
make the
sure-
right choices in the emails. A new wallpaper will come to you.
Yeah, and also I'm pretty sure with the end of my interaction, there might be a new one. Maybe.
You're right. Damn it! Why do women always have to send such annoying texts? I'm sorry, Steven. No gold Oopa.
It's okay. I don't have a Gold Upa background either.
If you say so.
Up these stairs.
All right. Yeah, it would be great if she sent us like a picture of Okabe's dad so we could put him as the wallpaper.
We get canon photo of Okabe's dad.
If Ferris's dad was a potential wallpaper, I'd be in a wonderful, wonderful mood. Anyway, in the end, I'm unable to reply at all. I climb up the creaking stairs to the second floor. I'm led to a door that looks so thin and frail it would probably open if I applied a little bit of force to it. Apparently, this is Moeka's place. If this were a TV drama, this would be the part when Moeka would frantically turn to me and say,
Oh, wait, just a little bit, like 5 minutes.
in reality, Moeka says nothing as she unlocks the door.
It's kind of messy, but come on in.
Alrighty then.
Okay, Jim Carrey.
Mama.
Moeka probably has people over for meetings all the time, so I bet her apartment's fairly clean. That's why she's not worried about me inviting me in.
Got slammed by the door.
I don't have any to change, but good night. What? The main room was about 6 tatami mats large. No. 6 American, God-fearing, football-watching yards large, with the kitchen being about 4.5. But the first thing I noticed upon setting foot inside her apartment is, well, the abundance of plastic shopping bags all over the floor. Crammed inside these bags are cans of alcohol, everything from beer, shochu to wine.
Damn.
Jesus. God bless the USA. Making matters worse, open and unopened cans are mixed together. She probably hasn't even opened it, or noticed that some of them are unopened before she goes to buy more. Plastic bags full of obviously half-eaten sweets and snacks dot the corners of the room. Fortunately, unlike the messy homes you always see on TV, I don't spot any empty bento boxes or raw garbage sitting around. Still, this is way more dire than I expected. Plastic shopping bags aren't even the worst of it. There are piles of books and papers that I assume she uses for research. Some of these piles have toppled over, scattering the contents all over the room. Various articles of clothing are piled up on top of those paper avalanches, making for some sort of chaotic piece of art. It's avant-garde. It almost resembles multicolored shaved ice in some sort of way. I see
mean-
what he means.
That is and also, yeah, that is a messy room.
Wow.
Gotta be 3-player.
Not the worst messy room, but definitely a messy room.
I mean, I don't think mine has been in as bad of a condition as this, but it's been close. But both of the rooms I've occupied are very, very clean now. So I'm happy about that. As you can see,
Piled up in the corner.
Moeka is basically the perfect example of a woman who can't clean, and I wonder what that is.
Derived from American counselor Sari Sorden's book Woman with Attention Deficit Disorder. During the localization process, the title of this book was unfortunately mistranslated into Japanese as Woman Who Can't Clean, resulting in widespread misunderstandings that have stuck to this day.
It's like how I think again in Japanese when KFC was like making its way over, trying to gaslight the whole population into thinking that KFC is Christmas. They originally had their motto as "Eat your fingers off" instead of "Good."
I don't think I've ever heard that. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think I'd go to KFC a lot more frequently, which right now is never, so they'd get a new customer if they change their slogan to "Eat your fingers off." I mean, I'm hardly one to talk. My room isn't exactly something to be proud of, but it sure isn't as hell, or it sure as hell isn't this a real experience that this is.
sit down wherever.
Alright, thanks. The choice is there a place to sit down? Where am I supposed to sit? I can't say this out loud, so I tidy up one of the mountains of paper and sit down atop it. Atop, really? I ask Moeka a question, all the while attempting to not touch anything in fear of causing a tiny avalanche. So, do things appear in this room?
Steven had a picture of it
うざい場所に選んだって
and picked our chat.
Oh, okay, I guess I gotta show this, hold on. Here's KFC, eat your fingers off.
You broke me!
I mean, yeah. No, it says eat your fingers off.
Damn.
Also break Norman. What the hell?
I had to do you broke me again.
You broke.
You broke me! Alright, anyway. This was one of the places you investigated, right? So, does that mean it's haunted? I glance around her room. Considering its long years of filth and corruption, I wouldn't be surprised if evil spirits had latched onto the place.
No, not really.
Wait, so you're just saying it's a trash bin and
Hey, you're the worst. Don't call my place a trash bin. Okay.
Well, maybe if you took better care of it, I wouldn't have to call it that. How did you do that? I didn't even say anything.
Well, it's not like I've ever seen ghosts in there or anything, but the kind of old apartment buildings have done some kind of weird supernatural stuff, right? Okay.
No, that's the old schoolhouse. Have you ever seen ghost stories? You really aren't taking this seriously, are you? What was the point of everything we went through at Radicon and the shrine?
Didn't I tell this is my last resort? I didn't want to do this. Okay.
So, what's the game plan? Why does he talk like me?
This.
Moeka digs through the stuff on her table and excavates a sheet of paper from it. The haunted shopping list. It's an A4 size printout and seems to be something along the lines of a personal journal. The apartment I live in has abnormally low rent. The place gave me bad vibes from... Oh, what's up?
I think Moeka wrote this, but whatever.
Oh. Oh, yeah, because that's totally her. Alright, yeah, go for it. Wait, do you want me to load all of it so you can read it really fast?
Sure.
Just in case I skip it. Well, okay, wait, I was right.
Fades to blank just to reset the music.
Is that the last one? Or is that... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The apartment I live in has a normally low rent. This place gave me bad eyes from the outset, but hey, I wasn't gonna play with the price like that. However, things were off from the very first night I spent. And when I try to go to sleep, I feel someone's eyes on me. The room's 2 stories up.
I mean, how about I just read it line by line?
Yeah, go for it. Sorry.
My sleepless nights continue.
8.5 by 11 goddamn American inches right here.
I finally asked my friend to come stay with me. He came at night and saw me scared out of my mind, and he laughed at me. He then took photos of different parts of my room. Wouldn't it be funny if something showed up in them? He joked. But then, as he looked over the photos, his face stiffened and grew pale. That's right, he caught something terrible in one of the photos. This is that photo.
Okay, I get it now. This is the sort of story you see pop up in ghost shows and TV all the time. This is the part where they showed the photo. I'm betting they're all forged, just like we're trying to do right now.
Let's take that picture.
Whoa. You're gonna photograph your room as is?
Is it that bad?
Well, I mean, seriously, look at it. At this rate, our article's not going to be about ghosts. It's gonna end up being a feature on bite your fingers off, or what is it? Eat your fingers off?
Eat your fingers off.
Women who can't clean.
You're right.
Moeka quickly realizes what I'm trying to avoid saying directly.
I'll clean up. Wait a bit.
I can help out.
No, just sit. This won't take long.
Throw the trash out the window. Do it.
Moeka starts to clean her room. Please play like really cool music. Please play badass music. Never mind. What? But the more she cleans, the messier it gets. In some weird way, she's actually kind of incredible. As she tries to sort through her books, her attention is drawn to the documents poking out from between the pages, so she starts trying to file those. But then she notices that there's dust on the shelves where she's filing the documents, so she takes out a handy mop and starts wiping them down. Upon realizing that the handy mop she's using is already filthy, she stops attempting to file her documents and instead opens the kitchen cabinet to find a replacement head. Many of the plates in the cabinet look ready to fall, so she hurriedly takes them out in order to reorganize the cabinet. Upon noticing that the plates are still somewhat dirty, she abandons swapping out the mop and starts ahead vigorously scrubbing the plates in the sink. Eventually, Moeka returns to her senses.
Strange. I'm washing dishes. Why?
I'll do the cleaning, you just get ready for the photo session. Unable to watch any further, I finally shout orders at her. Cleaning CG. Damn it. Okay.
Oh, this is how it looked before.
Yeah. Okay. Good. This is workable.
Okay, you're amazing.
No, this is just normal. Moeka can't clean to save her life, but there's no way I can say that to her face. That'd just be mean. Also, I just passed up a compliment. Can we just talk about that? Let's see, what's left? I'm just gonna move this box over to the kitchen. I pick up a cardboard box that's taken up residence in a corner of the room, but... sorry. The box is unexpectedly heavy, throwing me off balance. It ends up tipping over and spilling its contents all over.
I don't know how to do those.
It's okay. I mean, only Japanese people can do anime gasps.
Yeah.
Then only the most talented of English voice actors can even dream of replicating them.
And there are only like 3.
Yeah, there's 3 of them total.
Up to you to decide which
Really?
3 now.
And I know all 3 of them. And will obnoxiously point out when those 3 show up in different things, even though, again, there's only 3. It was full of paperback novels. Moeka hurriedly starts to pick them up. As I help her out, I notice that they're all the exact same book. My Rainbow, Volume 1. That's what the front cover says. Arc Rewrite! There it is.
Arc rewrite. What?
Wait a minute. Isn't this that popular cell phone novel Mayuri and the others mentioned before? Is this the physical edition? I take a look at the band around the book. Girls throughout Japan cried their eyes out. The definitive edition of the cell phone novel. Hey, we? Okay. Alright. We. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we. We called it. All of us boys called it. So I guess you're a huge fan too, Shining. I cut myself off. No, there's more to it than that. No matter how big of a fan someone is, they wouldn't buy this many copies of the exact same book.
You know, why are there such intense music for the fact that
They have the song and I gotta use it. Maybe this is just supposed to be Okabe is thinking about something, but all of the things he thought about in the last game were completely insane and intense and warranted, like, I don't know. Anyway, Moeka hurriedly packs the books into the box and seals the top. Then shoots me. Ow!
that's a weird ass emoticon.
Yeah, I thought this was like Pinocchio's nose growing or something. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is it like
I
sweat?
think it's supposed to be like, because it's cut off, that one side of the face, 2 eyes, and then like someone waving? I don't know.
It's the salute. It's the 07.
Oh, no, we're keeping it a secret now. Okay.
What?
Another email. Shoots you again.
Ow.
The other novel's me. Okay.
Okabe finally starts to put the dots around the Kaku together. This theme plays. There we go. There's our salute. It's beautiful. Unable to parse what she's getting at, I sit there in shock. You wrote this? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no music playing. I can actually have out of the game for a second. Then that means you're the author. That's what writing something means. Thank you, Okabe. My eyes dart back and forth between Moeka and the box of books. Why? How? Wasn't the author supposed to be a high school girl?
This is supposed to be a secret.
According to Moeka. The user submission site her novels was uploaded to was run by the digital contents division of the company where she works, Orc Rewrite. Apparently, Moeka also helps on that end, too. My Rainbow was originally a cell phone novel written by a high school girl, but about halfway through the story, the young lady had run into a wall. Her talents could take her no further. However, her novels had attracted a huge number of readers, and after some struggles, Orc Rewrite decided to continue it with Moeka as its ghostwriter. Well, all that went down. Color me surprised. I look at the box full of books and then back to Moeka. I think back to a few days earlier when she refused to read My Rainbow aloud. It all makes sense now. Of course she'd be too embarrassed to read her own work in front of others. It's like... So, hold on. If that's a that, and that's a that, what is this supposed to be? What is this? Two-armed salute.
Their arm is broken.
Oh no, that poor guy's elbow! Not again. Oh, right. Moeka nods her head in response to my conclusion. Given the high marks it's getting from my lab mems, it sounds like a pretty interesting little novel. I never thought Shining Finger had this kind of talent. Moeka's as expressionless as ever as I compliment her, but...
Hey, this is really embarrassing. Please keep it a secret between us both.
She still manages to send me an email. Oh, he's just carrying... He's like... holding something up. Okay, that makes sense. We clean up the rest of her apartment, which means it's time to dim the lights and get ready to snap some photos. Moeka puts on her ghost makeup and dons the wig from earlier. And so... Hey! I instinctively shout out. Moeka climbed out of the window. This is the second floor. Not only that, but as far as I can see, there's no terrace or veranda out there, meaning the only thing keeping her from becoming a tragic headline is the bit of rail attached to the window frame. Nice box. In other words, Moeka had to latch her hands and feet onto the protrusions of the wall. She is clinging to them like some sort of bizarre ghost spider. Damn, if terrace or veranda, or terrace rather, was the word of the day, we'd be popping off. Nope, it's Servine.
Over here.
Yeah. Or protrusion. Or ghost spider. She proceeds to close the window and then stares inside with a resentful look on her face.
Scared?
Ugh. This is no friendly neighborhood spider woman. Look, I'm legitimately terrified, okay? You're terrifying, Shining Finger.
Hurry, take the photo. I'll fall.
Moeka's agonized voice sounds like the groans of the dead wandering their way through purgatory. Yeah, sorry. I set up the tripod, which, in hindsight, we should have done before, and attach the camera on top, then activate the timer. Since I'm playing the role of the apartment's resident, I have to make sure I'm on the edge of the frame. The flash shines and the shutter snaps. With backups in mind, I take several more photos. Alright, the deed is done. Get back in here. The terrifying spider woman opens the window and slinks back inside the room. She slumps for... Spider-Man.
Photos.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Does whatever a spider can. She slumps forward, her arms and legs likely tired, and starts crawling along the floor toward me. The tangled hair covering her face reaches down to the floor. From behind the strands of hair, bloodshot eyes glare at me. Ugh. What is this, a horror film? I end up taking another photo. Are we gonna see him? Can we see him, please? Oh.
I think, well, we already saw the photo in the CG, but I think the photo is already on the article as we were reading it, which is funny.
Yeah, I don't know how intentional that was.
I don't think it was intentional. I think it was just a continuity. Well, I'm saying that because I think we might see it later.
Thanks.
Spider. I mean, that keeps with the S word CG. Because there's spooky, soggy, stabby, and now spider. After removing the ghost makeup, Moeka looks at the camera screen with a satisfied expression on her face. Well, you have your amazing performance to thank for that. I think about the earlier spectacle and feel the cold chill run down my spine. Restless nights, here I come. So, is that it then? Job all done?
Also, they did this whole thing on Friday the 13th.
Yeah. There's that, and this is like...
It's crazy the New Year started on Friday the 13th.
That's so nutty.
That's
Dude,
insane,
I can't
dude.
believe New Year's started on Friday the 13th. Oh my god.
It's such a bad precedent.
I guess
Good
I'll head
point.
back to the lab.
Began with a Friday the 13th. Says a lot about what's coming this year.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Just like the sleepless nights, here I come just made me remember that for some reason or another. I glance up at the clock. Considering how late it is, I really shouldn't be here any longer. I stand up and turn to the entrance. It's then that Moeka suddenly grabs the sleeve of my shirt.
Lab coat.
Hungry?
Hungry. No, I'm Okabe, haha.
Are you hungry?
What? What you thinking? I take a moment to assess the current state of my stomach. I could go for some Jack in the Box. Well, I guess I am a bit peckish about walking around, or after walking around for so long.
I can make something.
Huh?
And by pick, I mean go to Jack in the Box.
Bite your, or eat your fingers off. Moeka's facing the floor, but I can see her eyes shyly looking up at me. Even looking directly into her eyes, I can't read Moeka's thoughts. I guess she wants to thank me for helping out. I accept her offer. I mean, she's going out of her way to be nice, and I'd be lying if I said I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to see what she's going to make, or order, or make. The corners of Moeka's mouth raise just slightly as though she's happy at my response, and she cheerfully heads to the kitchen. I sit down. I'm guessing it's
Just
behind
on
us.
screen.
Yeah. I sit down in front of the round table. Aha! Can we swap
It's
tables?
an actual round table.
Yeah. And stretch out my legs. With this place looking presentable, I can finally relax a little bit. Hearing the sounds of cooking from the kitchen and with nothing in particular to do, I aimlessly look around the room. There's something my grandparents did, where it's just the something my grandpa would say is like, "I no cook, I clean." It's just what he always would do. So, I cooked, he cleaned. It was fun. Anyway, although instant noodles were had a lot, and most nights were just he and I would scrounge. But anyway, just the whatever. Now that I finally have the chance to let that sink in, it dawns on me how unbelievably plain her place is. There's hardly any furniture at all. A round folding table for eating on, an old-looking chest, and a low-end table for doing work. Describing the place as lonely would be an understatement. It's just so cold. Despite how messy it all is, it doesn't feel like someone actually lives here.
I'm sorry I don't have air conditioning. Also, anything you can't eat,
No, not really.
then you don't mind if I just use what I have?
No, that doesn't literally mean I can eat anything. Never mind. You should have asked, like, what are you allergic to? Anyway, sure, do whatever works best for you.
Okay.
What are you planning on making? Up until now, I had never considered the idea of Moeka cooking food. This feels new. It's pretty common in video games for there to be a scene where the heroine cooks the protagonist a meal. They tend to be really emotional moments. I can't even begin to count the number of times I've seen Doru collapse in front of his own PC from the Mo overload.
I really like the scene from Sword Art Online.
There's a Daru in the walls. But then there are also cases where the food is so bad that the protagonist nearly dies. Then the heroine replies with something along the lines of, "No way, why? I worked so hard on it." Again, I can't count the number of times I've seen Daru collapse in front of his PC after a scene like this. I have to hook him up to an IV every time he wants to play one of his stupid visual novels. I wonder which pattern Moeka is going to fall into. It's probably
What
just
if the
going to be
food
like...
is just mediocre?
Yeah, it's probably
I
just going to be
hope it's
fine.
completely neutral.
Yeah. As I try to predict the future, Moeka exits the kitchen. She's holding a tray in her hands. On top of that tray, I spot two delicious smelling... yakisoba UMA cups.
Instant noodles.
Yeah. You never fail to surprise me, do you?
You don't like yakisoba uma?
No, I actually love it, but
Then here.
I grab one of the cups from Moeka and break my chopsticks in two. Shit. Could I have a new pair?
You broke them the wrong way?
Yeah, I did it vertically. I thought we were having steamed clams.
Use your hands.
What? You don't have any more?
No.
What?
Let's dig in.
They're doing the scene in chat. For a brief moment of time, only the only sounds coming from this dumpy apartment are our slurping noises. Again, I thought we were having steamed clams. Wait, wait a second. What the hell am I doing here at a time like this? As I glance at Moeka eating her yakisoba, I suddenly snap to my senses. And then... clank, clank, etc. I hear the sounds of someone climbing up the stairs outside. It's an Albany expression. They're trying to hide the sound of their footsteps given what time it is, but they're failing spectacularly.
I just breathed in.
I know, that was really funny. Breathe out, Moeka. Remember to breathe out. Thank you. The moment you hear someone approaching, Moeka stands up, unusually flustered. What's wrong?
Hi,
What?
in the closet, hurry.
Yeah, wait. Still at a complete loss, I'm forcibly stuffed into the bottom section of her closet. Moeka grabs the yakisoba from my hands.
Can't eat it in the closet.
No, he should keep it in the closet.
Whatever.
I mean, she should have had him keep it just because, like, the guy or whoever's in here, probably Mr. Braun's gonna say, "Oh, hey, why do you have two noodle cups on your thing?"
Don't make noise.
But I'm so
Just
good
do
at
your best.
it.
Do your best me impression.
Okay, fine. Oh, I can't. I was gonna open my phone. Looks like I'll be sharing closet space with the futon Moeka always uses when she goes to bed. Oh god damn it. Like, every time, every anime, whatever, it's always the scent. I hate that. Also,
Smell brings back memory or something. I don't know. It's like some dumb psychology thing, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm surrounded by a sweet fragrance. Moeka's no doubt, and my head starts to spin. I screw it back on. Come on, I need to stay focused. Now's not the time to morph into some Daru-like pervert. Finally realizing the situation I'm in, I can feel fear setting in. Don't worry, I live alone my ass. I knew it. Kiryu Papa, name subject to change, or Kiryu Boyfriend, name subject to change, is on their way. Whoever it is must be huge if we can hear their footsteps from all the way here. I'm screwed. If they find out that I'm here, even the immense magic power that burns in my right hand might not be enough to escape this nightmare scenario. No, it's an Albany expression. Dora's the one that's supposed to end up locked in a closet somewhere, not me. You know, as much as I've ragged on Daru,
Trapped in the closet. But...
I love what he sort of adds to this whole group, because they can just write off any sex joke as like, oh, Jesus, Daru, shut up. Or, God, I don't want to be like Daru. It's so funny.
Where's Ethan when you need him?
Huh?
Which Ethan?
Trapped in the closet.
Oh.
No,
it's Skinner Burgers, or Moeka Burgers, an old family recipe. Sweat pours down from my brow, unrelated to the temperature or humidity, as I hold my breath.
it's Mr. Braun.
Hey, Moeka, are you awake?
And you call them steamed hams despite the fact that they're obviously grilled. From the other side of the door, I can hear a deep voice that screams, "Man who will murderize me if he finds me." If murderize was the word of the day, we'd be going nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse excuse me, one moment.
Their voice is that horrifying. In the darkness, I grab what I can only assume is a handkerchief of some kind. I wipe my brow with it. Nah, it's not a handkerchief, buddy. It doesn't take long before I'm immediately drenched in sweat again, so I grab another handkerchief. Not a handkerchief. Like, closet will be opened, he is wiping his head with not handkerchiefs, if you catch my drift. The cold sweat just keeps pouring out of me.
Yeah, come on in.
I hear the apartment door creak open as Moeka responds to the mystery man. The murderizer exchanges words with Moeka. Then I hear him stomp his way into the room. I swallow the air and attempt to peek through a crack in the door. Yeah, go figure.
It's back!
Yeah, what? What? Why? Did you do certain sprites with it and certain without it? Is it gonna change in a certain scene or something? Like, we need to keep an eye on that.
Tis the mystery.
I actually don't know what you're referring to. Oh, that was a me thing. Okay, Brandon, pop quiz. What possible form of... I was gonna have fun with it. Also, consider it... Like, I'm surprised that, I picked up on that or whatever, just because I'm the guy who, in Martin's stream, didn't realize that, when a guy got kicked out of a room, like, like, men's only dorm room or whatever, he was annoyed. It's like, I'm just gonna go bother them, later. You walk in the room, it's a, like... dude and a chick just like, hey, can you give us some privacy? It took me Martin saying it for me to realize that was a sex thing. So I don't know. Why am I smarter on these?
Well, it's because I had to remind you, and now you're gonna catch all of them.
Oh, yeah, now you've kicked me into Daru mode. Yeah, we better not continue down that line of conversation. I hold one of the pieces of cloth to my mouth in an
Oh my
effort to keep
God.
myself from yelling.
Yo, it's pretty late in here.
Mr. Braun, you have to be kidding me. How did this worst case scenario somehow get even worse? I sink further into the closet despite knowing that it'd provide me little protection from the beast on the other side. The more I move, the more of a mess Moeka's closet becomes. I now find myself covered in small pieces of cloth, many of which I had just used to wipe away my sweat. But why does she have so many handkerchiefs? I take a closer look and... I immediately put my hand over my mouth to keep from screaming. With my eyes having finally adjusted to the darkness, I get a good long look at what I thought were handkerchiefs. Turns out I was very, very wrong. Damn it, Shining Finger. What are you doing just throwing your... yeah, whatever. Throwing your bras and panties in here. You're a woman, right? Put the stuff away. I hurriedly toss away the panties in my hand, the very same ones I'd been using to cover my mouth, and I don't like saying that word. If nothing else, at least they're clean. This sucks. Damn it. This isn't the sort of situation a character like me should be in. Again, this is Doru's territory, but I doubt he would have fit in the closet.
Here, Moeka, this is for you.
Mr. Braun sits down with a thud and places a plastic bag on the round table. The bag contains everything from meat to vegetables, a real treasure trove of foods.
Sorry for dropping by so late. Tomorrow would have worked too, but for some reason I suddenly felt the need to see you.
Thanks.
So you eat properly?
Yeah.
You sure you ain't just eating cup noodles and microwave junk?
That's what's sitting on the table.
Yeah.
Liar, we were just eating yakisoba a minute ago. Of course, I'm in no position to chime in.
How about at work? Are you busy?
Yeah.
I see. Just don't push yourself. Remember, work is something you do to stay alive. Starts digging into your health. That's putting the cart before the horse.
That's wonderful advice.
Yeah.
Not that I feel like I've ever worked that hard, but still. This isn't the terrifying monster of a man that I'm familiar with. His eyes are the same as when he's talking to Nai. Hell, even his tone is much gentler. Mr. Braun did say that he was Moeka's legal guardian. I guess he must drop by with food every so often. Mr. Braun's much more of a loving father than his face would suggest. I disagree. I think he's as much of a loving father as his face suggests.
Speaking of work, you're up to something with that guy, yeah.
That guy?
Okabe.
He doesn't even know my name. Me? I nearly stuffed one of Moeka's undergarments. Thank you, I'll say undergarments. Into my mouth to keep myself from yelling, but managed to snap to my senses before making a fatal mistake. That was a close one.
Okay.
Yeah, I bumped into my part-timer in front of the station. She said that you and Okabe were walking around together.
I mean, this game's just full of good dads, and also Nakabachi, and also I don't think he's in this one. Unless you count him just sort of crawling around in between
No, he's the
walls
only
of
bad
air
dad.
ducts. I mean, Okabe doesn't like his dad for some reason, but I don't know.
He's probably a good dad.
Yeah. I see. Mr. Braun must have heard about the whole Rudicon thing from Suzuha. That's why he's here so late.
We weren't doing anything weird.
Yeah, I know that much. I trust you. And Okabe, well, he's an irresponsible idiot, but I still think he's a pretty decent man.
He knows me so well.
It's thanks to that idiot and his friends that you've changed so much. You look a lot more cheerful than you used to be.
I am?
How can he tell?
Mhm.
I'm not so sure.
It's true, I'll tell you. You got a real good expression on your face whenever you're around them.
It doesn't change.
Shh.
Sorry. Wait, who shushed me? Nakabachi. Why are you in here? Moeka looks... You thought this was your what?
I thought this was my daughter's room.
Why would you be in your...
I gotta haunt her at night. That's my shtick. That's my character trait.
I thought she meant metaphorically. You
I'm a
literally
ghost.
haunt her at night.
I'm a ghost now. What do you expect?
You're not a goat. Moeka looks down at the floor, preventing me from seeing her face.
I've never seen you get bashful like that before.
Okabe, the others. They're all very kind.
Just checking.
The numbers do not change. It's fun being with them.
I see. I guess I'll let them keep renting out that room. I'll look the other way when they start to cause trouble.
Mr. Braun lets out a hearty laugh as he stands up.
Anyway, as long as you're happy, I ain't got no complaints. I believe in you. I'll be on my way.
The numbers, Mace. What do they mean? Huh. Wait, I'll make tea.
Are you stupid? I'm in here.
Save it for next
Do
time.
you mind
Elf
if
and
I-
I sleep in our home, so I want to get back.
Okay, do you mind if I make 3 cups of tea if you do stay?
You dense. Oh, whatever.
Okay.
See you later.
Mr. Braun heads to the door, vanishing from my line of sight. My single, thin line of sight. Moeka disappears after him.
Oh, right. Mind if I say one last thing?
Sure.
Moeka, when you fall in love with a man, you need to make sure you tell him how you feel. Got it? Men are pretty slow. We don't get things if you don't tell us. Especially that dummy. He's got no common sense when it comes to romance.
That's true, he fell for Lukako in the other game.
Yeah!
Somehow.
what are you talking about?
Oh yeah, no, me too.
I mean, yeah, I think it is a common thing for most of us guys to be pretty dense.
You like that idiot, don't you?
Slow on the uptake, quick on the draw. Exclamation point, question mark. With a dash preceding. I press my face into the pillow right behind me. Nothing else here
Pillow?
is usable. To muffle out my scream. What did Mr. Brown just say? She likes that idiot. There's only one idiot I could imagine him referring to. Can confirm, am osmium. Did you misspell something, or is that the word of the day?
Well, no, the word of the day.
Who's that idiot? What idiots do I know? Ah, right, there's Daru. I can't believe Moeka has the hots for Daru. No, hold on. Something about that seems off. He is dense.
I don't know that Dart is dense. He's got a lot of volume.
It's got a lot of volume, but not much, like, mass.
Osmium is the world's, or the universe's densest material. Oh, sorry. I've been playing so much Final Fantasy. I thought you said materia. I'm like, oh, it's real. Moeka and Dora were too much of a mismatch. Then that means Mayuri. I guess you can be a bit of a dummy in some ways. No, that's not it either. Mayuri's a girl, and I don't think Moeka swings that way. My mind is racing in circles.
Ah! Burped. Sorry, I was drinking Dr. P. Oh, you're wrong.
Yeah, not for very long. It was in the most literal sense out of boredom. It's not anything to be proud of at all. In fact, I'm actively embarrassed of it. Except this is worse than watching Dora because we don't have the beautiful little blue mouse cursor coming in and clicking the right answer. He just gets to be dense and we can do nothing about it.
What other friends does Moeka have?
He just can't fathom being called an idiot, even though, like, Mr. Braun referred to him as an idiot and used his name in the same sentence.
He has selective hearing.
Did you say
Oh.
that already?
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't said this. Am I? I gotta say, you always look so happy whenever you talk about him.
That's just...
I'm trying to think of like a Tony Zarrett like laugh.
Ha ha ha. I don't know.
Oh, that was good.
Who'da thought you looked so cute when you're embarrassed? I'll just leave it at that. See you tomorrow. Ha ha ha.
Bajuki Land.
Bajuka.
PewDiePie. Oh my god, Tony Zarrett, master of his craft.
Dude, aren't you guys excited to see him live stream Kim Kardashian, like the mobile Kim Kardashian game tomorrow? So
I very much am. I mean, I watched this Microsoft Word Let's Play live.
I rewatched the live stream and saw my brother actively doing stuff in the chat.
I was there too, but sometimes my comments just don't show up. Anyway, Mr. Braun laughs and closes the door behind him. I was wrong about the stupid CG. We just got lip service to it. Literal lip service in some case. Anyway, I hear his heavy footsteps growing distant, and the apartment is suddenly filled with silence. It's almost like the quiet after a storm. No, wait, it's the eye of the storm. Shit, he's coming back. I can hear Moeka approaching the closet.
Okay, babe. It's safe now.
Okay, sure. Why did you invite him for tea? That seems like a huge oversight.
It would have been fun.
For you, maybe. Laughing at me in the closet. She says nervously as the sliding door opens up. Fresh air. I take an exaggerated breath of air and tumble out of the closet. If it's not clear, I'm trying to make it seem like I didn't hear the last part of their conversation. Damn, that came out of nowhere. I didn't expect Mr. Braun to swing by. The fact that he didn't sense my presence was fortuitous, or yeah, fortuitous for all of us. And again, those words. It's gonna show up. The word of the day will show up. I only worry that if it shows up once, it's gonna show up more than once. Yeah. If Mr. Braun and I had clashed, my cursed right hand would have likely activated. Who knows what sort of damage that would have caused. I wipe my sweaty face using my sleeve. I try and make this gesture as exaggerated as possible.
Nice conversational.
What is it?
I'm sorry for hiding you in such a weird place.
My entire body is covered with Moeka's undergarments. Her underwear is all over me, and even the sleeve I use to wipe my sweat has a bra stuck on it. It looks huge. Yep, 1 second.
Parents walking on that line. Yo!
That's what I like to see. Dream pause.
Can we get some F's in the chat for Adam Parent?
Bruh.
Actually, yeah, bruhs.
Or is perhaps more appropriate.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What, bra?
No. Alright, I gotta be quiet now, but I want to get this to some sort of satisfying endpoint. But I will do so in a quiet manner. Stop. Shit. There we go. Okay. I shake my entire body to try and get them off. Oh good, I can just skip lines. That's easy.
It's fine. I watched those.
And of course you did. I feel like the protagonist to some crappy manga. This is a good one. Anyway, I should leave now. Who knows what would happen if Mr. Braun came back. I'm whispering so he doesn't hear me.
Yeah.
I start feeling embarrassed for many reasons, so I hurriedly gather my belongings and head to the door. But there's no sign of my shoes. Moeka must have hidden them before Mr. Braun's raid. Oh, she did hide his stuff. Very good.
Oh, your shoes are here.
Moeka opens the refrigerator. There's almost nothing inside. Well, except for my shoes, which are now ice cold, by the way. What was your plan if Mr. Braun wanted milk with his tea?
I cooled them down so you wouldn't feel hot, my lord. Just kidding.
Quiet monkey. Why does that need a tip?
The nickname used to refer to Hideyoshi Toyotomi, 1537 to 1598, when he was still serving Nobunaga Oda. There's a famous story in which Hideyoshi gave Nobunaga a pair of sandals that he worn in his bosom. But that has been proven never occurred.
Okay. In the midst of the sweltering night, I put my shoes on and march outside, my feet icy cold. Tomorrow, I guess today, can you come to practice?
Yeah, I can go a little before work.
Cool, see you then.
Okay.
Okay. I wave and say goodbye to Moeka, then start to make my way to the lab.
This is the character growth because, well, there's an email. But... so what happened back there? Please just forget it, okay? Forget what happened. Okay.
Sure. When I turn around, Moeka's still standing at the bottom of our apartment stairs looking at me. What exactly is she referring to? So much went down back there. Is she talking about her underwear, or... In the end, still confused, I reply to her, because I don't want to shout. No, that's just literally what we said.
But, well, there we go. If you're not sure what I mean, then don't worry about it. Good night, Moeka.
When I tilt my head to the side, Moeka makes a cute bye-bye gesture to me. I can take it.
Bye-bye!
Never mind, it wasn't that cute. Having never seen Moeka behave like this before, I feel my heart skip a beat. What?
And
What?
stream game crashed.
What? It literally did.
Wait, it did. I was joking.
Yeah,
Only
wha-
save.
I'll get back there. It shouldn't take too long. What? What?
That was it. That was the end of the game.
I mean, that's a nice place to end, sure, but what? What?
Oh, Adam Adams playing Steins Gate, My Darling Embrace.
Not for long. What? Why?
I mean, she was saying bye bye and the game closed.
That's terrifying. What?
Wait,
Okay.
quick load. That
Oh,
implies there's a quick save. Well, alright, we can just control through this really quickly.
wait, where's this?
Nothing important.
Oh, this is when we like tested everything. I think this is probably the farthest.
Yeah, I think it probably quick saves after each chapter. Like, it's not good. You could just load the data and then control.
I don't think there were any emails we actually had to reply to here, right?
No.
As I recall.
Spider-Man? Spider-Man.
Scare. But we don't get the tips. We gotta check the tips.
We've seen them already.
Also, stream the game again. Fix
Huh?
it.
Oh, sorry. Okay, game don't crash now. What did I do?
Oh, it's a new chapter. Okay. All right. Cool. Quick saved.
What did I do? How did that happen? 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. So it was probably just a character flag. It was a flag.
You mean
Not-
Well, no, because this is still the concert thing.
Oh yeah, but it was.
since practice started.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming we get another choice sometime soon.
I mean, I assume that since this number hasn't increased, that the endings that it won't let me see have been updating. I don't know.
That, or there's just
Or-
a misunderstanding of how this menu works.
I assume so.
Either that, or most people just immediately sent the email.
I don't know. Anyway, that's
I mean, if you want to end it here, I think that'd be good. You know,
I think-
kind of late. You got school
yeah, that
tomorrow.
and we wanted it to end by like 11 or so. I think eventually, like near the end of the game, like yeah, I think it
Either
did.
that, or we might actually go into September somehow.
It's not the same. I like it a lot, but it's not the same. Hold on.
Stream pause.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Stream
Then-
closed.
Then, hold on. Not that I have much to say or anything, but hold on. Also, me being afraid of my mom has turned me into constant Moeka impression. There we go. Much better. Hi. There we go.
So I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
I still haven't figured out what to do about the $5 fluctuating in price. I think it's now $6 foil card. Again, any ideas would be received. But other than that, good night. Oh, I hope we watch the show at some point.
I mean, after doing some research, we do have access to the show for free.
Not only that, but because I bought the Blu-ray, I checked with my brother. It comes with a code for like we can plug it into Funimation. So even if we don't have like a premium account for them, which we can just forge, it lets us watch it
Well, why didn't I do that with my Blu-ray copy?
Maybe because it didn't have one of those, depending on when you
No,
bought
but
it.
I can go downstairs and check, but I'm pretty sure it does have it.
Oh, okay, then you could have.
Well, I could have.
We're not doing a chess tournament. No. It can't be based on actual skill.
At least not based on a skill outside of something that has to do with the stream.
It'd be kind of cool if we could all get together and do a marathon somewhere. Maybe like in-house. But I would want people like Cairo or whoever to also show up.
We could just have it in the Discord.
Well, I know, but what time? Like, right? That's what I wanted to...
Well, maybe we can schedule that. But, like, we can talk about it in the Discord.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We can brainstorm that some more, because those two things I want to put on the docket, which is I want to do something for the card, because I want to give it to somebody, and then watching the show at some point, because me looking at the Blu-ray with my brother is like, dude, I want to watch the show. Anyway, that's all I got. See you next week, maybe before, if I actually decide to stream something else for once.
Or we can see you on Saturday, maybe.
Oh. I would hope so. How much more Persona do
Not
we got?
maybe. I've already confirmed. That, yeah, we're doing it Saturday.
No, I
Even if
mean,
it's gonna
maybe
be a
see
long day
them.
for me, it'll be fun.
I hope so. Anyway, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it.